Barkley.
All right.
Zeke.
What's up, everybody? This is Take It to the Hizzy, number 40. TITTH number 40. I'm your host, Justin Bruni. I got Nick Davis and Emron Khan with me. Say what's up, guys.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? Hizzy going live?
Yeah, we're coming to you with a special episode tonight. We are going live for our Rick and Relaxation draft. I have the 6th pick. Where are you at, Nick?
8.
Pick 8. Emron, where are you at?
Wait, the draft's today? I got 11.
All right, so let's see how we're going so far here. CMC, Barkley, Zeke off the board. I'm up in 2 picks. I'm drafting from my iPad. This is not that favorable.
The handicap.
Kind of. It'll be all right. Am I up? Nope. Coming up.
3 picks until my turn.
Let's see what we got here.
Ooh.
Who just
Derrick
went?
Henry went early. I think Derrick Henry went 5.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Can't let Emron get one of these quarterbacks. He already said he was going to grab one, so
Smart.
I told you that in confidence.
he did. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, there's the timer. Nah, I can't do it. Let's fire up some Dalvin Cook. Fuck it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like it so.
Well, Nick can get one. Nick can grab himself one of those quarterbacks now if he wants to.
Let's see.
CMC did go number 1, right? Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Blake. Blake Jacobs took CMC number 1, our last spot in the league. Thanks for filling her out, Blake. Who's up?
Them boys.
Young boys. While we're waiting here, Emron, what you think about that Mitch news? You getting pumped?
I was giddy, man. So I was talking to my significant other, Sarah, shout out Sarah, about this, and I was like, really worried this whole weekend, Labor Day weekend vacation.
Just really concerned.
I was concerned. I love my Bears too much. I was like, who's it going to be? I was expecting, everybody thought it was going to leak out either late tomorrow or early Sunday, but Shefty never sleeps. I'm not surprised. I think this is what I told you guys I thought was going to happen. Opening schedule is really weak. It starts against the Lions, who Trubisky owns. And then it's the Giants, who had a good game against the Falcons. So it sets up with a soft start for him. And Foles has done his best work in his career coming off the bench.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I had to take Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, off the board! Strike!
I couldn't just let him do that.
With the 8th
I
pick.
couldn't let him do it. So
With the 8th pick of the
Sorry,
draft. Patrick
I
Mahomes.
was still
By the way, we should probably tell everybody, this is not your daddy's fantasy league. This is a 22-player league.
22
11
picks.
starters, no kickers, no defense. Shit is crazy.
Emron! You're
I'm up.
You said
Is
Lamar.
Is he there?
You said Lamar.
I think he is.
And I told you guys,
And he's
big
gone.
trust. Let's
He's
take
gone.
him. So going back to the way this league is set up, guys, 2 quarterback league, 12 teams. So obviously, if you have 2 quarterbacks, I'm picking at the end. So I'm gonna get the wraparound. Pick number 11, and I'll get another pick that comes back to me. But I had to get a quarterback early because when you're waiting, it's a long wait. You basically wait 2 full rounds, right, to come back. I wasn't gonna have any of the top guys, so my philosophy was gonna be to snag Mahomes and Jackson if possible, and just rely on them to carry my
Ride it
team.
out.
Yeah, that'd be potentially for 100 points some weeks, but I got Lamar, which I'm happy with. Let's see who's next.
That'd be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous.
I was ready to do it.
Are you going to grab Russ? He
Not
can,
right now.
Oh, he can score with those guys.
No, I couldn't do that.
I think in this league he scored like 40 less points than them last year.
No, Russ is solid. Russ is very solid, but
Yeah. It's all about the rushing.
that'd be a lot of people losing. That'd be a lot of people to have to wait on.
So let's see. So Sexy It Hurts is on
Love
the
it.
board.
Love it.
It's a nice name.
Okay, so I'm back
Emron's
up.
up.
So they just took Joe Mixon. So looking at running backs, Chubb, Drake, Josh Jacobs, Sanders, Aaron Jones, Carson. I don't like them. So I want to show you guys, I practice what I preach. I preach Lamar Jackson, and I preach this guy. Travis Kelce, come home.
Oh, no. Oh, he's
I
home.
got the number 1 quarterback
He's
in
home.
fantasy. I got the number 1 tight end in fantasy.
He's home. No, hey, throw him off the shelf, buddy, because the
Yeah.
sooner you do it, then the sooner someone else is going to grab Kittle and take more tight ends. I'm all about it.
I bet you Mark Andrews is gone by the time I think.
We'll see. I'm not too worried about the draft grade on that. Going back to Mitch, I'm pretty pumped. I mean, like you said, he owns the Lions. So week 1, KS2 Papa, Mitch Trubisky. If you're a Lions fan, pay some respect to the man.
That's your dad.
KST Papa.
Wow, Kittle just went.
Oh, there
What
it
did I
is.
say? And it's mind tricks too. If
There
I
it
take
is.
him, somebody's gonna take.
I love
somebody's
it.
gonna take it. That pushes running backs back down to me.
I love it a lot. I love it a lot. Yeah, I'm pumped for Mitch. I posted a comment. Over under 5 games until Foles takes the field. You were leaning towards the over? Because of the early games.
I think so. I think they're gonna their first 4 games. They're going either 3-1 or 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
That next 4 is really tough. They got the Rams. They got the Packers in there. They got to go to Tennessee.
Yeah, that's
That's
a good
where
mix.
I think he's gonna. We're gonna see if he's really improved or not. If he struggles, if they go 1-3, 0-4,
He's gone.
then I think.
I don't think he would
Foles-
make it past the 3rd game.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's a bad thing though. When has Foles done his best work? When he comes off the bench, right, middle of the season.
Yeah, true.
He's never
true.
played a full 16 games, so we will see.
Yeah, well, Mitch has never won a Super Bowl.
Why is Tyreek Hill questionable?
Yeah, that hamstring deal. They're really slow to take all this stuff down.
Yeah, guys, I don't think you guys should take him. I think that is a big risk, and I would stay away from Tyreek Hill.
I want to take him, but I already have him in another league.
I'm gonna double dip with the Kansas City, so
Someone just took him, and it just makes it easier for me to probably just grab Julio right here.
yeah, that was that or Julio, but
Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab Julio. Yeah, it just makes it all easier for me. I already have
Nick, was
Tyreek.
that you? That took
yeah, I
Tyreek?
just took Tyreek Hill.
Why wouldn't let me? Hey.
That's a combo, man. That is a.
Oh, I was not on the board. I was next, and Julio still made it to me. So who just went ahead of me?
Me.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were at pick 8.
I ain't picking.
Oh, I'm at pick 6.
Oh.
I thought I was on the board. I wasn't on the board. It's a damn app. I don't like it. Anyways, yeah, excited about Mitch. Should be a fun start to the year for him. And if he doesn't make it past 2 games, past 3 games, he's going to have a short leash. And that's the whole concept of bringing Foles in, right? Is, if Mitch isn't getting it done, the Bears are in, win now mode. All the players that they brought in this offseason, they can't let it, be for nothing, right? They got to have some assurances at the quarterback position.
And I think the other thing too to remember too is the offense. On the surface, everybody knows, right? They sucked last year. They were the worst offense. We all know that. But I think there were some other glaring holes that were ignored aside from Mitch's horrible play. Offensive line sucked last year.
Oh, yeah.
The tight end position was non-existent, right? So they're playing down with those 2 things. Jimmy Graham is a little bit older, obviously, but he's going to be
He has
better.
hands, though. He can catch the
He's
ball.
better than anything they had last year. They got Colcomet, they got Demetrius Harris. So I think, like I said, they can only get better from last year. They were absolute garbage last year in tight end. So I think that'll help. And like I said, Nagy, I think he knows he's playing for his coaching job this year.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
And with the NFL adding that 7th wild card team, right? So just a couple.
Anything can happen.
Anything can.
What do you think, Nick? You excited to see Mitch, or you give a shit?
I don't know. He torched the Washington when we went to go see him in on that Monday night game.
Will
So
never be let down.
Yeah, that was kind of like the ceiling for me at that point. Since then, it's just been
3 touchdowns in the first half, and
Yeah,
then, no completions in the second half.
Yeah, so it's just like a slow
ceiling.
And he
decline.
threw a
and,
bonehead interception at Josh Norman, which pissed me off.
I thought they got called back.
well,
It should have been.
a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. So
That's Josh Norman.
Josh Norman, yes. So I just
You put us on a live mic, dude.
it's a bummer that that Nick Foles was signed, but it had to be done because Mitch had not been showing up to his number two overall potential.
I mean, come on, Nick. You're acting like there were other quarterbacks that could have taken in that draft or something.
I actually
Stop it.
did take
Stop it.
Patrick Mahomes.
I wanna
when he
have
fell
fun
to me,
tonight.
So
Nah, whatever.
We're having fun.
I'm waiting for Jacksonville North to bring up Minshew. That's what I'm waiting for.
You still on the board?
Scary Terry bitch is on the board. Scary. I love the name. I'm up in 6 picks.
Yasmin says hi. Richard Finn asked which pick got this.
Oh, I'm Ladiz. I'm pick 6, Finn.
Pick fit.
I want to give a
Pick
quick
six.
shout out to my buddy Mike, who just retweeted Justin's link of us going live. Shout out to my boy Mike from the Justice League.
There we
Appreciate
go.
you, brother.
There we go. Thanks,
Thanks,
you.
Mike.
Follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back.
Oh, shout out Pablo. Pablo's watching as well. Another guy from the Justice League. Boys are showing out for me.
Hey, Pablo. Who's up? Still Scary Terry bitch.
Taking forever.
Yeah, they want me to reduce the amount of time. I mean, geez, it's taking forever already.
Kyler Murray.
Hey, shaking it up, shaking it up.
I mean, somebody we're high on, but I mean, when you have a 2-quarterback league, man, things get a little weird.
I like how you guys threw him off the shelf. I like that. Two of the Hizzy crew throwing the quarterbacks off the shelf in the first round. I can appreciate that.
Got to.
Hashtag take it to the Hizzy. Pound the like button. Share the video, guys.
Nick, I was really surprised you didn't go with Lamar though.
Ooh,
Oh
true.
man, it was a hard choice.
We were
for
kind of going
sure.
back and forth on that not too long ago.
Yeah, I just, man, Lamar Jackson, he's so electric, and I get to watch him every Sunday because, he's in Maryland. So I was definitely wanting to take him because he did take me to the championship last year. But, man, he's so, thin for a running person in the NFL. And for me, it's just very scary that, Patrick Mahomes already got hurt, but he came back, and he can literally just throw off basically his knees and go 90 yards. With Lamar, his rushing ability is honestly higher than his passing ability, so I just kind of took the smarter route and wanted to do. Honestly, I wanted to have a stack if possible because I knew Tyreek was going to go to the second round. So that just ended up happening to me. I was not expecting to get Patrick Mahomes at 8th pick for sure.
And we've had a huge run of running backs in this draft here. Already down to James Conner at 23. Getting up there. Yeah, Gurley's down there. No one's going to be grabbing him. I'm, what was it? 4 picks up? Cam's up. How's Cam's teams looking? How's Cam looking? Cam grabbing some James Conner there.
Yeah.
Shout out Cam.
Cam's
What's
one of
up,
our brother.
Cam?
He's also, I think, our number 1 fan.
When I first
Keep it up, Cam.
when I was seeing him on suggested people on Facebook, he was always with Mike Tyson or who's the other people. He was just always with famous sports people, and I was like, man, he's
Mike
got.
Tyson, John Jones,
I was
Mayweather.
Kanye.
man, I gotta hang
I like
out
that.
with him.
I
Yeah,
like
it
that
was
pin
Kanye.
post. He's like, I'm right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's. I was like, I gotta hang out with him because he seems to be hanging out with a lot of famous people, so I gotta get in there. So I always when I met him, I was like, yo man, I remember seeing you on Facebook and with all these famous people and stuff. So shout out Cam, always interacting with us. So love you, man.
Yeah, everybody. As soon as they meet my brother, they forget about me. How cool that I am. He pretty much is. I get it.
I get it, he says. I don't know, man. I think Mark Andrews is going to make it back to you if you still want him again. Dip into the tight end pool again.
Hey, I got that double points, man. The double dip.
Oh, absolutely.
So how many quarterbacks have been taken so far? Is it just those 3? Or
Yeah,
Russ is still on.
Dak is still
on?
up. That's what I'm saying,
Shit, I could still double dip. Where do you 2 bastards pick again?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
up next.
I'm
Oh,
out.
yeah,
Or
know.
maybe I'm up now. Who knows?
This is what happens when you're doing a fantasy draft and it's live. You forget that you bastards know exactly who you like.
Sorry.
And
Not sorry.
And yeah, I wish there was a bigger gap, or I was picking ahead of him. But sometimes I am picking
Justin
ahead
sat like
depending on
2
the
seats
route.
away
Yeah.
from me.
You're up.
Yeah, I know.
Stafford's still on the board, Justin.
I know he is.
And Brady. You know that Tampa offense is gonna be good.
That's true. How about that Leonard Fournette signing?
You should take Fournette. I think he's still on the board.
Oh, it probably is. I'm not going to take him right here. It could be a steal. Could not be a steal. Been talking about Melvin Gordon. Been talking about Mark Ingram.
Let
I've
Bell
got-
take him.
Stop that. Stop that. Got Melvin Gordon like a couple of spots ahead of Ingram in the rankings. Gordon not looking so great right now with the injury.
45 seconds.
Oh, see, no, I got like this cool bar that just goes down.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so I got that cool little bar. So I got plenty of time. Kenny Galladay just went. Where do I want to go here? Maybe even wide receiver.
DJ
Like,
Shark.
I do
Shark,
love me
Shark.
some Adam Thielen. I do love me some DJ Moore. Ceilings might be a little bit higher there than a Mark Ingram, but I'll take Mark Ingram. Somebody was looking for that.
Interesting.
I think Imran would have taken him if he was there.
Ingram?
Maybe. It helps to have the rushing quarterback with with his running
My
back.
thing is I'm all about DPA and running back. I'm gonna be pretty scarce. I know that, but I also don't want to reach because there's a lot of heat still on the board.
Oh yeah, it's just a deep wide receiver pool, and I already got Julio.
Yeah.
Checking some names off the list here. Let's see. Yeah, I had Melvin Gordon. What was it? 3 spots ahead of Ingram. That's okay. Gordon right now, still dueling in that backfield with Lindsey. a little bit more injury prone right now.
Nick, you're up right
A
now.
little more
Right?
banged up.
I am. This is a little tough decision.
Is it?
It kind of is because there's some people on there, you know.
Oh, there's some people available still. I'll tell you that much, Nick.
So
I
I think I'm gonna go the route of my last draft last night before I went to bed. I went quarterback heavy in the beginning.
Oh, here we go. Here it is.
Yep. I got Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott.
Oh,
You bastard! That's what I was gonna.
I'm riding it.
boy.
I'm riding it.
And he's in a contract year. Damn it.
He's gonna
Odell just
ball out.
went.
He's gonna ball out. 5,000
Yeah,
yards calling it, both of them.
Odell just went? Damn, Odell went ahead of Mike Evans and DJ Moore. I'm not a fan of that. Sorry. Who took him? Vrabel Stables. My opponent week 1. I'll see you there, sir. Thanks. I'll see you there, bud.
That's funny.
Ship up or shape up? Shape out, whatever. Ship up, ship out. All right. Pretty exciting start here. Hot and wild.
I'll see.
You guys think Fournette's going to work out in Tampa or what?
Ah, man. I for me,
Who's the lead dog there?
the way I see the offense breaking out is Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Honestly, they're 1A, 1B. I think Godwin's gonna get more receptions, but they're still gonna hit Mike Evans. He's so electric. Then it goes Gronk. Then I think it's Leonard Fournette, and I just see him as the fourth option in that offense. And I honestly wanted to see him.
Got to get ahead of Rojo first.
Exactly. Got to get ahead of Rojo. And so fifth now. But, when he does get in, I just don't see him being used as like a rusher. Like they're kind of just going to use his pass catching ability. And
Jonathan Taylor just went.
Ooh, Jonathan Taylor.
In the third. Ew, thank you. Who took him?
Joel's boss.
Guys, we need a better name, Joel. You could do better than that.
I just don't see Leonard Fournette being used to his full potential in Tampa Bay. I did see him being used to his full potential in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago,
I don't know what Nagy was
Patriots.
thinking. Yeah.
Well, whatever. I mean, they still have to invest in Montgomery at some point, right?
Just took Mike Evans, guys.
It's not bad. I
Smart,
like it for your
smart,
start.
smart.
Yeah, again, I'm running into the same thing. I can talk about this now freely because I pick ahead of both of these guys now.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go running back because, but it's.
There's no
I
one
don't
there.
love him right now. Like it's
Yeah.
just, I would rather have Mike Evans right now and figure
Yeah,
with it later.
absolutely.
Oh no, absolutely.
And
there's a lot going on right now with running backs.
Lamar Jackson, Evans, Kelsey. I love that for my first three.
Right.
Cam missed his shout out. Dang. Rewind it, Cam.
Yeah, you actually can do that. So
Yeah, so rewind it.
just do that.
You get a nice little shout out from us.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
And you could just watch it again tomorrow when you're bored.
True. Yeah.
It's a Saturday.
It could be a nice little pump up for you. Promise.
A little pump up.
So Sexy at Ertz, which is probably the best name. so
Probably
far,
the
I
best
think.
name.
Jealous.
Just took Juju.
You get no love for Little Rick.
The Mr. Meeseeks is the coolest.
There's when you
It's
know the
pretty
draft starts getting a little serious. You're thinking.
When you're thinking,
When you're thinking.
are you thinking thoughts?
Not sure.
All right, I can feel it.
Might be thinking mistakes.
I know about how that goes. Thinking about thoughts that aren't even that good. No, I mean, I'd like Fournette to work out there. If he's not getting touches up the field, I definitely think he's going to be used a ton in the red zone, right? Rojo, could be used up, 70 yards of the field, but, come the red zone, I think it's going to be the Leonard Fournette show. And I could see, a performance or production similar to, that of the years of like Eric Blanc in, New England.
Yeah.
Tom, he's still getting up there in age, guys. Like, he could potentially still get hurt. You guys know who the backup is? Who the backup quarterback is for the Buccaneers?
You think Jameis wants to?
Blaine Gabbert.
Nice.
The resurgence of Jacksonville rises
All right,
in Tampa
guys.
Bay.
Here we
That
go.
might be a little bit of a shocker. I'm going Cooper Kupp.
I love it. I love it. He's in my
Good
wide
pick.
receiver top
Good
10. I do not hate that
I think
whatsoever.
he's gonna have a safe floor every week.
I think a lot of people are a little bit too high on AJ Brown. I think I see a lot of people taking AJ Brown ahead of a guy like Cooper Kupp, and I think the volume's going to be there for him.
But the offense, I mean, I don't trust Tannehill and Hill to throw it downfield like that again.
Yeah, I mean, man, if he does replicate that production though, they're gonna be an intense team to follow this year.
They are.
The Titans. I mean, most people don't see that production and that efficiency to continue, but at the same time, you never know. Life in the NFL moves pretty fast. It can happen for a couple of years and then just completely go away.
True.
All right, so Vrabel stable. My week 1 opponent is picking now. Pick Terry McLaurin. Pick Todd Gurley.
I was thinking about that.
Pick Todd Gurley. Vrabel stable. Do it.
My internet went down.
No.
Yeah,
You have your phone as a backup.
actually.
You're not. You're. It's coming back down the board, so you're fine. Like you're not picking after me. I don't believe.
I think he is.
No, he's not. El Duderino is up there.
Nick, did you
There
just
you
pick?
go. Just got it.
Yeah, you're good.
Vrabel stable.
Close call, guys. You need to have your secondary devices available nearby.
Woo! Woo! That scared me. I'm okay. We're all okay, guys.
All right, so we got
We're okay.
Let me make my pick before I mess anything up.
Deshaun take.
Oh, it is your pick. Oh shit.
Yeah, now it is. Deshaun's off the board. Mark Andrews. Nick, I almost took him.
Why can't I pick right now?
You took Andrews, right?
Oh man.
Use your phone. That's why.
I think the pick went through.
Oh, I did.
You took Andrews, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went through. It's showing as you selected him.
Technical difficulties getting to the crew here.
This is why we do it live.
That's right, guys. No risk, no reward.
No.
Let's get back in there. Let's get back in there. Get back in there.
Do I see my team?
Oh, thank gosh. Whew. I was so scared. We're okay. We're okay.
Hey Nick, why did it say you drafted Aaron Andrews?
Oh man, I would cry.
I didn't know she was available via the draft queue.
That's almost like the Matt Barkley being drafted second overall. Remember that? That was glorious. So guys,
Man, Melvin Gordon's gonna stay, huh? I might have to take him.
Raquel Armstead got COVID.
Oh man.
So Divine Azigbo's shares are pretty high right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be sharing that backfield with James Robinson out of Illinois State. Shout out Redbirds again. Come across the screen, gotta throw him out there.
Absolutely.
Them boys went DJ Shark Jr. You punks. I wasn't really gonna take him.
It's kind of ironic that DJ Chark just went. You know, with Raquel Armstead getting COVID, obviously he's probably practicing this week with the team, right? Do you guys get concerned that your DJ Charks, your Minshew's, your Zigbo, somebody else might pop up?
Possible, man.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if Minshew
Absolutely
gets it, I mean, he's already stated as much that bitch is gonna turn and run. So.
Yeah. And then you guys think Leonard Fournette's taking it down with him too?
might be.
Man, that would
He
be.
might be.
That might shut down the NFL.
You guys
You
think
got the
that-
super team.
Tom Brady would
infection
definitely
stuff.
shut it down. So real quick, just because I'm gonna bang the trigger here, I'm gonna squeeze her nice and tight. You were talking about grabbing what was it, Lamar and Andrews?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Julio and Matty Ice. Let's go, Matt Ryan. Fire it up.
There you
Round-
go.
in round
nice
4.
nice little stack.
Actually, no. This is where, like, you know, in most drafts, you be like, Matt Ryan, round 4, like, what the hell? But
Well,
anytime you have a super flex league,
I'm gonna-
quarterbacks move up like 4 to 5 rounds.
I'll say the names right behind him: Josh Allen, Carson Wentz, Drew Brees, Matt Stafford, Ben Roethlisberger.
No, that's a solid pick. I
Yeah.
mean, he always produces.
And I get the Julio Ryan connection.
Yep, the double points.
Make football great again. Ryan Jones, 2020.
That does sound like a
It kind of does. Except for there would be old white dudes.
You know what I'm really upset about right now?
What's
I'm
that?
upset that AP's cut.
Why, you're not upset that AP's cut.
Nick,
We all are happy that AP was cut from the Washington football team.
Well, at least no one like that running back room was really hurt.
Full.
And
It was full.
no,
It's full.
I don't know. I did read that Rivera did tell him that when he's on the field, the defense is able to read and take a more educated guess on what they're going to be doing, which is obvious. So that's why he was cut, unlike Bryce Love and the
Love
other
the
ones.
box.
So it's kind of a bummer, but I hope he does latch on somewhere. The Bears look like a nice little spot with David Montgomery being out a couple weeks, right?
Wouldn't hate it, but fantasy I'll hate it.
So the weird thing is, I don't know what they're doing, man. Because Fournette, like we were talking about on Wednesday, he made a lot of sense there, right? One, with Montgomery's injury and their lack of depth, he fits the mold. He's a dual threat.
Mhm.
He's got familiarity with Foles, who, as we know now, is their backup quarterback, but the quarterback knows him. Allen Robinson knows him. He played with him. Their quarterback coach, John D. Filippo, was his offensive coordinator last year.
Yeah.
It just made so much sense.
All the coaches.
Yeah, and then Nagy's like, we're fine with our running back room. Running back room right now is Montgomery's injured groin, Tariq Cohen, Cordero Patterson, and that's it. So I have no idea.
Cordell Patterson, we can't even call him an option yet. We haven't even seen anything. Like if we had a real preseason and Cordell Patterson was really being rolled out there and we saw how he was being used as a running back, we have no idea if that's a real thing.
But I mean, if they don't sign anybody and Montgomery doesn't play next Sunday.
But look at all these names that are available now. Like Devontae Freeman's still available.
Devontae Freeman, Spencer Ware, those are the two guys all along.
Yeah.
I thought one of them would sign, especially Ware. He's going to be cheap and he knows the offense. So,
but I think a lot of these teams are just waiting to see what happens with like COVID, with any further injuries. They don't have a real preseason to get these guys hurt anyways. Like they're not rolling out Montgomery to like a preseason game where he got hurt. He got hurt in practice, you know. So in those situations, they're able to monitor stuff more closely and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Also, I want to do a quick shout out. One of my buddies, Eric, who's been always sharing our stuff, just chopped in. He in our group text today, he told me to make sure I draft all Ravens players. I did not do that, Eric. But what I did do, which you'll appreciate, my first pick in the first round was our guy, not Mark Andrews. I wanted to take Mark Andrews later on, but I took Lamar Jackson first round, baby. Big trust.
There we go.
There it is. Big motherfucking trust. All right, so
Scary Terry.
$1 holler. Which wide receiver goes first? $1 holler. Amari Cooper or Tyler Lockett?
Cooper.
Lockett.
All right, there he goes. Winner gets $1 from Justin.
Oh, another shout out to another one of our buddies who's been sharing a lot of our stuff and supporting Doodles.
Doodles!
Doodles!
Yeah, Maurice.
You got a good nickname, Doodles.
That is the best nickname.
It's not bad.
He got it from his
Ron
grandma.
Khan's a pretty solid one. I've been meaning to tell you.
Well, I mean, I often get confused for the prime minister of my home country because his name is also Imran Khan.
All right. Parents hit a home run on that one.
It's like
Isn't there like a UFC commentator? Ron Khan?
Oh, I wish.
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan.
Mika boxer. Yeah. No relation.
No relation. Oh, who had Cooper?
Me.
Oh, you got it all.
Shucks.
Woo woo.
You can click
I
it.
just figured name.
You can click that later.
Well, he got paid this offseason, right?
Yeah, you got $100 million.
Do you guys think a production takes a hit?
He's hurt. He's hurt. He's missed 4 days of practice. So who took him? Scary Terry, bitch. Who was that? Was that you?
No, Blake Steen took him.
Oh, Blake's Scary Terry, bitch.
So last year I had Cooper in a couple of leagues because he was in a contract year and he hit a solid year.
Mm-hmm.
I always get worried about some of these players when they get paid. So I'm just like,
Didn't AJ Green get paid and then he got hurt?
Someone says
He's
that
been
doodle
hurt
guy
for a
sounds
while.
whack. That's mean.
What's that?
Someone says that doodle guy sounds whack. That's mean.
Who's that?
Mr. Bo 410.
oh, that's his best friend.
Oh.
Shenanigans in the chat. What are you
Got
gonna do?
me. Got him.
Until we get like our real head follower, like Cam, you can have the spot for now, but until we get like the true moderator in the chat, managing everyone in there, calming everyone down,
Refereeing.
Yeah, refereeing all the tension in the group, Until that time, guys, you act accordingly. Show some respect.
Have some couth.
Be peaceful. Read the shirt. All right, so far I've got Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Dalvin Cook, Mark Ingram.
I'm rolling with Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, and Travis Kelce.
I like it.
I got Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Mark Andrews, and Dak Prescott.
Nice. You need a running back, sir.
So Nick and I are both doing 0 RBs.
Good luck, guys.
Unintentionally.
I am too. It's
But you got to read the board. You got to read the board,
Yes.
and you got to go where you want to go. Like,
Yeah.
And like one of the guys I was looking at, he's still sitting on the board now. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be there in 8 picks, but it just shows you like some of these guys you just can't reach because it's a running back, especially in a deep league like this. If I take a low running back when I could have had a much better receiver, who's gonna produce a lot more. Like that's just gonna hurt me later on.
I know my next pick, and we'll see if he gets there. I obviously can't say it out loud, but I was watching this name for a little while now, and I almost brought him up. Like I almost moved him up around. Almost made this pick with my last pick instead of Matt Ryan. So I'm anxious to get
How
to
many
him.
picks are you?
I have.
You should be close.
I should be close. I should be able to get this guy.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be curious to see this. This is another guy I'm targeting. I don't want to take him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't mind taking him, but
Have you gone, Nick? Have you picked?
I'm after you in this round.
Okay, so I can say it then. So it's going to be Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen is in my top 10 for wide receivers. And right now he's sitting behind Calvin Ridley, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf. So I'm going to grab him. I mean, he's my number 9 wide receiver.
oh shit, he is still there.
And he is still there because people have been disrespecting his value all mock
Solid,
season. All mock season. And he's still the number 1 there. I go to the coordinator's room every week and I tell him, feed Keenan. Keenan blocks. Yeah, I'm taking
He's
Keenan
doing
Allen.
his Anthony Lynn impression.
Yeah. If you don't know, then you don't know.
If you don't know, you do not know.
If you don't know, watch Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks was pretty good this week, by the way.
A lot of people said that actually.
Yeah, well, they went into like the the social justice stuff. It was really good. It was really good seeing that behind the scenes, how they were handling everything in the locker room, the talks that they were having. It was really impressive, actually. It was fun to see. I would love to be, well, not in the middle of or just watching at home, right? But I would love to see those engagements in the NBA. I would love to be inside an NBA locker room for something like that. That'd be great.
And Ron, we're in trouble.
What?
We gotta shout out our girls.
Tiny Rack! Keenan Allen, let's go!
So hi Allie and hi Sarah. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are having a good time while we are over here busy.
Guys,
I love you, Sarah.
You guys
Shout
trying
out to Sarah.
You guys trying to throw me under the bus?
I really think
No, we already
My
said.
wife is sitting downstairs. You guys are just like, Justin, how's under the bus feel?
Well, we already said
It's
hi
all
to her.
good.
she was already in the chat, so I already said hi to her.
I-
You
So
also said hi when you walked in.
I don't have it. No, you guys do. Hey, babe, love you. Thanks for letting us play upstairs. I don't have the chat up, so sorry, guys. Someone's laptop's got to operate the feed here. I can see it from afar. I can see some names, kinda. You guys are all, blurry.
No, I do appreciate the participation from everybody.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We're by the way, we're gonna be doing this 3 times a week, Monday, Thursday, Sundays. Guys, come ride with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have live betting props. Mid game, we'll be betting with each other. We've got some season-long props in that we'll get into a little bit later. We've already talked about a lot of the things we want to talk to you about other than our draft, so we're going to slow that down a little bit because we have a long, long draft to go. But yeah, we're really excited about this year. Hoping you guys will come ride with us. We're going to have a ton of fun. Again, we got like the season-long props, so we'll be doing that stuff like all year long, releasing more and more to you. I think in the last episode we announced we have each of us have like 2 bets with each other. We have one as a crew. We're doing that crew one for charity. We're going to do Polar Plunge. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not going to be the same type of content you're going to be getting elsewhere. So yeah.
So a quick shout out again,
Come back
another
for
one of
more.
my buddies. He's actually from another one of our group chats. Am I the only guy that's got like 6 group chats that are always popping?
I do not
Yeah, you
exist.
got
in any
friends.
group
Yeah,
chat.
I don't even
Yeah.
friends.
So shout out to my guy Kenny he's from my Madden group chat. We have a connected franchise. Last year we hit a decade.
Unconnected
10
franchise.
seasons, yeah. So shout out to my guy Kenny. He's an awesome basketball player, as my friend Rodrigo knows, who lost to him. So shout out to Kenny. I appreciate the love, man.
Shout out to everybody sharing, liking everything, man. It's been an awesome. I saw that photo you shared of the retweet from the guy that posted, listening to us on his morning drive. That's awesome, man. That's just a breeze in my hair. Absolutely. Feels really good to get that type of recognition, the appreciation, and we feel it just as much in tenfold back to you guys. So thank you so much. Who is up? Vrabel Stable, ready for a bad pick. Let's go, Vrabel.
Shout out to my guy, one of my buddies, my best friend Eric Papa June, who popped into the YouTube chat. Appreciate you, my guy.
Shout out Sneaker Kenny. Just subscribe to the channel. New subscriber.
That's the guy. That's my guy, Kenny.
That's your boy. Oh, this next name isn't gonna make it to me.
I'm up. All right.
I know who you're taking. Oh no, I don't think you're taking him.
Can you tell me? Because I don't know what to do.
I don't think you're gonna take him because he's a wide receiver.
Wait, is Mitch still on the board?
Does Mitch play receiver yet?
He could.
I swear to God, that face of the franchise mode on Madden was made for Mitch Trubisky. Like, sorry,
Leave him alone.
sorry, son. You just won us a national championship.
Oh, what the fuck is he doing on the board still? Cortland Sutton.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It wasn't the
I
name.
took Calvin Ridley, who was right above him.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
love
hate
Sutton.
that.
He blew up last year, and I expressed to you guys how high I am on Drew Lock. So
You're
Ooh, I
on the
love that.
Broncos in general.
I love that. Oh, I think I know you're. Dude, I need to take a fucking running back.
I told you that's.
I forgot.
I told you that's why you weren't gonna do it. But who you want to? Don't say his name because Nick's coming back in.
No, I'm gonna be first before Nick.
Wait, what? I can't see the order, so like my iPad.
No,
is
no,
just,
I
It's
got
so
11, so I'm rapping.
It's so sexy. It's Ertz, and then Emron's, and then Joel's, and then Vrabel Stables, and then me.
yeah.
But I love this though. Evans, Cup, Sutton, and Kelsey. That's a.
Vrabel
Jackson.
Stable took Robert Woods. That was actually a good pick. Vrabel, you bastard.
All right, so I need a running back. This guy's still on the board. I like him a lot.
Did Devontae Parker go yet?
No, I'm gonna go Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, boo!
I-
Rojo, Kareem Hunt, boo!
Okay, no, I mean,
I was-
Le'Veon Bell in the
Boo.
6th round, I'm totally fine
I
with
was
that.
gonna take
Boo.
him. I was definitely gonna take him.
Boo. Well, you guys need running backs. Boo.
No, I mean, who else? Who would you have taken? Would you have ignored a running back again? And what?
Probably.
At
In
this
your, in
point-
your scenario, man,
I mean, who was
Devontae
it?
Parker is still there.
Devontae's there. I like Devontae. It was between him and well, I can say it now because these guys might not come back to me because I don't pick again
Yeah.
till the end of the 7th. But I was looking at Devontae, Hollywood, and then and Le'Veon.
Dude, Fournette and Rojo are both there. You could have just drafted Rojo and then came back around and got Fournette again.
I mean,
Fournette is
that's
deep in
wasting
here.
2 picks though.
You get a whole backfield.
Not
and yours-
interested.
All right.
I would want someone. Shit, I don't even know. If Bell's gonna get most of the games.
Carryon Johnson, Marlon Mack down the list.
My guy Swift is gone.
Oh, great. He's been hurt, so I'm glad he's gone already. I pulled him down my rankings. Where do I have him now, actually? Swift, I pulled him down far. Yeah, 48. I got him deep. No thanks. But I already said I'm really low on the Lions backfield this year. Like, I'm
You
just
did.
not interested. So that comes into consideration as well. For reference, I have Carryon at 37 and 49. It's not high at all for either. All right, so let me see.
Devontae.
You got Devontae Parker. Man, I love my team. And I'm gonna get him because you just took your picnic. Yeah, I'm getting Marquise Brown. Was that who you were?
That's what I said. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hollywood, Devontae, and Bell. And this is the one time where I was fairly even on him, but I don't know what my back situation will look like if I need to take Bell.
Ooh, I could go tight. No, I don't like the tight ends right there. At least at the top. And see, this is what I don't like about these drafts. I just love offline drafts so much because you don't have these boards. Anyone could go any sort of direction, whether they're ignorant or super smart. You know, like they could just make just a stupid pick because they just don't know what's going on. I love taking advantage of people. Come on, dumb boys. Don't take him. Don't do me raw like that. Don't make me take Rojo.
So Eric just asked.
Darren Waller.
Justin, did you pick yet?
Yeah, I'm about to pick right
So I'll wait till you pick. Eric just asked who wanted a draft recap of who we've gotten so far. So
now. All right.
I'll wait till Justin picks.
Yeah, I
and
just
we'll
took Marquise Brown. I'm high on him this year. The only thing I don't like about that pick is I already have Mark Ingram. And this early on, I don't like to double dip, and I've already double dipped into the Falcons and the Ravens. But again, long
That's
draft.
kind of why I wanted to take Hollywood Brown for the double dip, but
Mhm.
with Jackson. But as far as a recap on our team, I'll go first.
Yep, good.
Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, Cortland Sutton, Le'Veon Bell, and Travis Kelce.
Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all.
What you got?
I got Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Keenan Allen, Marquise Brown, Dalvin Cook, Mark Ingram.
I got Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Calvin Ridley, Devontae Parker, Mark Andrews, and Dak Prescott.
There it is.
I like your running back tandem of Ingram and Cook. That is, for a league of this size, I think that's not too shabby, sir.
Well, there's probably somebody better, but I can't see the board fully or like everyone's team. So I
Yeah.
bet somebody took 2 running backs in the first 2 rounds, and I'm sure there's something better there.
I don't pick for a while, so I'll do it.
Okay, cool.
Let's see.
These devices are getting hot. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
this iPad is cooking.
All right, let's look at Scary Terry, bitch.
He took
what's that?
CMC.
CMC, but no other running back yet.
Okay.
I'll poke around if I see another
Poker. Do some poking.
Let's
This
look at
is-
Cam's team.
this
Let's
is
look
an
at Cam's
interesting
team.
John's
Look at Cam's
team, Elder Uterino. This is an interesting team. Allen Robinson, Scary Terry, Terry McLaurin,
Mhm.
Saquon Barkley, Aaron Jones, and Cam Akers.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Just didn't take the
Low
quarterback
on Terry.
yet, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Oh, I'll shout out Cam. Oh,
Cam.
yeah, he's also in the league. Interesting.
Interesting. You didn't know he was drafted.
We're gonna beat
No,
him
no,
up.
no. His route is totally the opposite of what Nick and I did. He went Zeke 1, Miles Sanders,
That's great.
James Conner, Zach Ertz, and AJ Brown.
Yeah, the James Conner spot, Cam, I think you could have probably popped some top talent at wide receiver right there. But I still like it. I like it a
Because
lot.
wide receiver, there's still some solid depth available.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Maybe not
He
a bad
can
way.
still get Drew Brees for a quarterback. It's not bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sandusky's
could.
playbook. These names,
could.
my goodness. This is okay. Here we go. This is talk about running back heavy. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley.
Who's this?
It's not bad, but I don't like the Todd Gurley. You know what, though? Todd Gurley's is 4th.
He's 4th.
That's not bad.
He's not relying. If,
That's not bad.
If Gurley's productive and healthy at all, yeesh. And he's got Kenny Galladay and Stephon Diggs at receiver. Not too bad, but I'm
That's-
gonna be curious to see what he ends up with that quarterback.
Yeah, there's going to be some weeks where Diggs gets put away.
Yeah.
For sure. There's going to be some weeks where he runs into a wall, but no, still really good. But guys, this is early on. Everyone's top 5, top 6, whatever they have right now is going
Wait
to
till we get to round 15.
Yeah, it's going to look real good. It's not going to look bad. If it looks bad, you're doing something real wrong because right now everyone's roster should be full of studs. So once we get to the real decisions, when are you taking some Antonio Gibson? Someone I'm real high on.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, coming up is what he says. Coming up is what he says. So I don't remember what Hizzy it was, 32, 29, whatever, but Antonio Gibson came from my mouth, next Matt Forte. I saw it popped off the tape to me. I made the connection of Ron Rivera coming there, having Matt Forte in that backfield in Chicago. Man, the size, the speed, the burst.
I mentioned the Memphis connection too because he had D'Angelo Williams. Rivera did in Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And then he was a do-it-all running back.
You're spicing up my take.
Yep. I think none of us thought that it was going to happen this fast, but
that's life in the NFL.
But it looks like, unfortunately, he's got a hamstring pull, so he'll be out for a couple of weeks. So
what?
Take notes, guys. Spread false information in your drafts.
That's true. Did you guys hear?
Yeah.
Let's check out this draft chat. What's going on here? Absolutely nothing. Okay.
YouTube chat is popping though.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's okay. That's all right.
Who's John Reed?
Yeah, who is John Reed?
Sean Reed, goon up. Shout out Reed. What up, bro?
Yeah, he's been commenting too. I just don't know him. So, John, what's up, John?
What's up, John?
Not
Thank you for watching, man.
I know you.
OG Goon Squad.
He said, "Nice to see you, gentlemen, live." So
thanks,
Appreciate
John.
it, man.
You're the man, brother. You're the man. The resurgence of the Goon Squad will come. It will rise again.
like a phoenix.
Fucking sports, bastards.
Man, when am I gonna pick a
Fournette, Scary Terry, bitch.
No, man, I wanted Fournette. To be honest.
Oh no. Was
no.
Rojo still available? He was.
Fuck, somebody took Gibson. God damn it.
Oh man.
Dang, it's getting real. This is when the moves are made. Blake's team, Antonio Gibson. Blake's team, Leonard Fournette. Get some.
Well, but you know what happens though? They're on the opposite side of the draft where I am. They knew those guys weren't coming back.
That's true. Blake
They weren't
made
coming
his
back.
call. He took his shot, and it was Fournette over Rojo.
Fuck,
Ventra's not
man.
going to like that one, Blake. I'm just telling you. Ventra is not going to like that Rojo disrespect. Man, I might have to take Jordan Howard off your hands. I might not let him get to you. I'm not even that big on him.
John Reed says, "Yes, once a goon, always a goon."
Goons for life.
I'll just pick up Adrian Peterson.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He'll get signed eventually. You'll see.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He's gonna get his 800 yards and keep on trucking.
Keep on cooking. I am up in a couple of picks here. Cam is drafting now. Matt Stafford just went to El Duderino.
Good value.
Okay. All right.
He's not Patrick Mahomes. You
I had a Breeze. I had a Breeze and
Last year,
I had a Brady.
He was on pace for a baller season.
Yeah,
last
he
year.
said he's going for the MVP this year.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did say that.
He did say that.
The sad part is that
Well, their running backs are terrible, as I've mentioned, so it could happen.
The sad part with Stafford was all the Lions fans that talk shit to me on Twitter about the Bears finally losing the Lions this year.
Mm-hmm.
Where they were like, "Well, Stafford last year, you guys didn't play him. He was on his pace to an MVP season, which he might have been. 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns.
Didn't we play him once though?
No, they didn't. They played what's his name, Jeff Driscoll and David Blau.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cam took Drew.
but even with all of
Oh,
that,
he's watching the show. He's watching the show.
we're gonna have to kick him out of the chat.
All right, Cam. Next, you want to take Ben Roethlisberger? No, I wasn't joking, Cam.
Cam was in a game of 2K during the first 3 rounds. Cam, what are you doing, man?
During the first three, hey, I mean, drafted in 2K, and there's nothing wrong with that.
2K did just drop.
I mean, sometimes you got a
He
2K.
just commented, "Did you all think I reached for Breeze?"
You did not make me do that. Someone tell me who I play week 10. I'm gonna lose that week.
How many buys?
3 so
Oh, I didn't even
far.
pay attention to buys. Oh no!
This league is so deep, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
You'll have somebody to start every week, I guarantee it. It's
Patrick
as-
Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Calvin Ridley, and Dak Prescott. Oh, I was dead.
It's as deep as the ocean,
Oh,
baby.
this is when it gets fun. My turn. Let me see if I'm lucky.
Oh
Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
to
shit.
Sandusky's playbook.
Not too bad. I only have one matching bye week set so far. Lamar and Sutton. That's it. Everybody else is different.
Yeah. Okay.
I got scared because I was not looking at bye weeks.
I was not at all.
What's your guys' philosophy on that, though? Would you rather just take the L 1 week and have all your players on bye, or just spread it out?
If it's this
stream
early
anybody.
on, if it's this early on, I don't care.
Yeah. If it's an early bye, I'd rather just do that. Have my team just be down 1 week. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't, and just be running at full strength the rest of the year.
Yeah.
For me, like week 10, like that's not a bad week because honestly, the season's kind of decided by that time, or like like where you stand, like if you're in the race or if you're out or if you're already like basically in. So week 10, I'm not worried about that.
I'm the opposite.
Sucks.
I'd be worried. That's that home stretch. If you're like at 500 at that point, yeah, every game could count.
Devin Singletary.
Fuck.
Sorry,
You
boss.
guys are just gonna. We should
Jordan Howard. That's your guy. I told you you could have him.
I don't know. He's only 3 picks left.
Well, that's true. He could go, and Rojo could go in there too.
I'm not taking Rojo. I'll take Rojo if he's like running 19.
I'll take What the? Poor Rojo. What the hell? Why does everyone hate Rojo?
I've just never been a fan, man.
No one's. That's the whole point. No one's a fan. He just continually gets disrespected. I mean, I'm not like I don't own his jersey or anything.
Ronald Jones, if you're watching, it's nothing personal, man. I'm sure you're a very pleasant guy.
I'm sure he's not right now. So another running back.
Who just went? See, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna take it back.
Hey, to be fair, Nick has been high on Jordan Howard.
Yeah.
To be fair, Nick's been high on him, and Nick needed him just as much as you did.
Yeah.
We
are in the
same
same
back.
Is that your?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Dear God! Your first?
Yes.
It's gonna be a whole lieu of running backs for you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's? Oh, Cam hit the LMFO. All I could see from the chat was LMFO.
Shots.
I said, let us know if you guys got any questions so we can talk about them on air.
And they were like,
my
fuck
buddy
you.
Eric said, star FBI has entered the chat. You answering questions?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Thanks, Jasmine, for the love. She said, what did she say? She said, surprised by how entertained I am. Love watching you guys. We're having fun up here. Thanks for letting us hang out.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, babe. Love you.
Now the
Alright,
gets kind of
man, I just hate this draft board BS. Man, it drives me nuts.
I'm gonna need my receivers to carry me a little bit, Lamar.
A little?
A lot.
Well, hey, Lamar's a rusher. He's a rusher.
Yeah.
He's gonna have. Hey, that's a 1,000-yard rusher,
but I'm
maybe.
okay with it though. Lamar, Evans, Cup, Sutton, Kelsey.
No, it's not bad.
Maybe Bell. If they
It's not bad, but
recover.
you got
Yeah,
correct
no,
that.
I mean,
Bell
there's a
pick.
couple guys I see that can still give me a little bit of value.
I don't know. I might have to dip into another prop with you, Emron. I might have to go. Who has like I don't know. Would you do yards total? No, I don't know how that would work. Jordan Howard or Lev Bell, more yards or more touchdowns?
Bell, because what's it called? Breda's gonna be there. He's gonna have a say in that backfield. All right,
Oh,
guys.
Frank Gore.
He probably is too. I just see him having like a weird ass 400 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns this year, just because.
Who? Frank Gore?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He could easily.
All right, guys, I'm up. So as I mentioned, you guys, I'm hurting at running back. The board's kind of scarce right now. So of the guy that's available right now, who I think is going to get the most touches, I'm going to go with Tariq Cohen.
Starting out for sure, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think he's going to have a role in this offense. I'm not excited about it, but everybody else, like.
Well, coming into the first couple of weeks, if he does really well, it's just going to carve out more of a role for him. They can't just take him off the field when Montgomery gets back if he's actually producing.
And to be fair, he's had 70 catches each of the last 2 seasons. He's got a role. Last year, his yards per catch went from 10 down to like 5, but he is getting reception in the pass game.
And while I'm not going to say it's like the odds are incredibly high, but for him, he has finished as a top 10 running back in fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah.
He returns too. You can get the occasional punt return touchdown.
Yeah.
He's going to probably get a few hundred yards rushing. He could get 1,000 all-purpose yards. It wouldn't surprise me.
He could. But that's a super dark horse to hit those numbers still.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, though, I'm just looking at a guy that I know is going to get touches.
Yeah, absolutely. Emron, you're up still.
That's my turn. Yeah, I'm looking at these backs. Just look at the board in general? Is there
Could just clear out Montgomery.
Oh, here's a question.
I don't think he's
guys.
going to make it back to you, right?
Hey, question while he's talking.
Yep.
0.5 P. It's from John Reed Goon.
All right.
0.5 PPR. Are you taking Adam Thielen or Allen Robinson?
Allen Robinson, I have him
All right, guys,
a couple of spots ahead.
All right, guys. I know I need a running back. I'm gonna take Evan Ingram here.
Okay, I don't hate it. Yeah.
He's a running back.
I don't. I need a running back, but Evan Ingram as my second tight end. I think he's gonna get a lot of volume.
Oh, it is your second tight end. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't like bad taste in my mouth.
You hate it or?
I don't hate it, but like at this point in the draft where you're at, you're already flexing that tight end muscle. You already got that unlocked.
But, I mean, look compared to everybody else, he's gonna get
to
a
me
lot
right
of
now.
volume, in my
The
opinion.
biggest value in Ingram on your team is trade value right now because you're gonna need a running back. He could pop off, and you could trade him for a running back. That's
at this point, I'm kind of in that weird position where, like I tell you guys, I always go BPA. At this point, I had to get a running back just because it's pretty bad right now. If I skip these two picks, I was gonna be in real trouble. But I mean,
Joel took Marlon Mack. Sorry.
No, that's okay. But like at this point, I'm just looking at guys who I know have a shot to produce every week. Ingram's been hurt, but when he's healthy, the dude can play.
Yep.
I'm hoping he stays healthy this year. I think the Giants are gonna suck, but I think their offense, has potential to get a lot of garbage time points. And young quarterbacks love that tight end. Ingram is extremely athletic, so I think he is that number one target. I think in that passing game. So I'll take that.
Man, I might have to take AJ Green with my next pick. I might have to do it.
That's really good
That's
value.
great value.
That's
I
my
think
fourth wide receiver.
I think 8th round is extremely good value for him.
That's my fourth wide receiver on my team.
And we were talking earlier, I think it was last week, about Boyd versus Green. I mentioned that I didn't think I would get a Green on my teams because I thought he'd go a lot higher just because people see the name. But
yeah, I mean, I'm flirting with it. I'm not locking that in. I like it. I don't hate it for the value that I'm getting, but I would like to get a little bit deeper with my running back room. I really would. I feel like I can continue to throw these off the shelf here. Because I got a couple of guys on this running back list that I'm still really high on that are lower, but this damn draft is so deep, it just fucks with your mind. I absolutely love it. It's just a total mind blow. I could still go a quarterback. I could take Tom Brady. I could have Brady and Ryan. Man, I don't know, because that division's gonna be high flying. That division's gonna be all offense. All of those games. Carolina, they're not going away. I mean, they don't have a great defense. They're going to get scored on. But Teddy and CMC, they're going to get it done. All right, AJ Green is there. I am on the board. I've got Ron Jones, Matt Breida. I've got your boy Montgomery staring at me. Yeah, I got to do it. I got to continue to throw the running backs off the shelf. I'm going PPR value straight up. James White.
I was thinking about taking him, but I gotta stick with what I said. Stay away from the New England backfield.
You did. You were very adamant of that. And hey.
All right, I got to shout out a couple more boys that. This is what I was waiting for. I knew a couple of my friends would pop in the chat and talk a little bit of trash. So shout out to my guys from our Madden Connector franchise, Rodrigo and Jonah. They wasted no time in giving me a hard time.
The double tight end?
No, just in general.
Oh, okay.
They hate you.
They do.
He's just not a well-rounded person.
So Rodrigo says, I am his boy. Thanks, Rodrigo. But he still schools me in Madden. I am 0-3 against Rodrigo. I hate admitting that on air, but the man's been pretty good. And my buddy Jonah said, surprised that I wasn't celebrating Trubisky as a starter. Jonah, I was. You just were not tuned in early. That I would tell everybody how happy I was. And they said the Trubisky jersey is 50% off in the rack. It actually was when we were in Chicago in December.
Oh, dang.
Don't want to
Don't want to talk
talk about that.
about that.
And Rodrigo, the Bears are still going to finish with a better record than the Washington football team, so we'll stop the trash.
Yes, that is correct.
But thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. And I actually just drafted with Jonah and Rodrigo last night in another league.
Wait, I thought you were going to take AJ Green. He's probably still going to be there.
Who'd you take?
I thought...
Ooh, bastard. James White. I was looking at James White.
Yeah, Justin took him.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that? I announced it. Or announced it.
No, I just saw my board. I was like, where's so-and-so? Oh.
90 reception Jameson Crowder went right after James White. Cam. What are you gonna do, Cam? What are you gonna do? Man, this last week of
AJ Green,
football, this last week of football has been kind of crazy, like free agency crazy.
Well, yeah, we're not getting like the regular preseason, so shit had to pop off at some point, right?
It's crazy. We were talking about it on Wednesday, where we were talking about Wednesday show doing our rundown. We're like, should we talk about this? Should we talk about that? Like, we didn't even talk about it, and I guess this might be a good time to talk about it. Like, unfortunately, Derwin James missed 6 to 8 months.
Just this season. I mean, just
this
yeah,
season again, and last year he missed I think 10 games last year.
Yeah.
And it's just he's such a fun player to watch because he's just
and you don't get to say that all the time on defense.
not at all. He's just
Like-
a big dude. You put him in linebacker, nickel. He's just fun to watch. He hits people, and it's just sad because we're getting robbed of. I think hopefully I'm wrong, but he's missed the last 2 years almost. He's a young player, great player. We just haven't gotten a chance to see enough of him. So I'm hoping he gets healthy. We get a chance to see him next year.
Cam took Sterling.
Nice.
That's a good pick.
Good pick.
AJ Green's still sticking around.
No shit.
People are worried about his injury history.
Give me 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. No one go anywhere. You two keep talking. Keep talking.
So, AJ Green just went to El Deuterino. I had a feeling that was going to happen, he can sit that down. And at the second to last pick of the eighth round, Nick, I think that's
Great value.
basically 9th round. I did not see him last that wrong.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, every mock draft that I did, AJ Green and Tyler Boyd were taken basically back to back almost every single time.
Yeah, they went the same round because that wide receiver group, those two are, it's similar to what Tampa has with Evans and Godwin. It's 1 and 1A. If Green is healthy, of course, assuming.
Yeah, I mean, he's hopefully he starts out hot so that person can, have their season start well and not lose like positioning, get value out of him really quickly. Yeah. But in the round that you got him, great value. So I'm just gonna stay on that.
So the other thing I'm wondering with the Bengals, if they stay healthy, is
I got the squares off our faces.
Oh,
very nice. No more squares on our faces.
Nice. What I was gonna mention was for the Bengals, like their offense, if they can stay healthy, it's gonna be a fun little offense to watch. Joe Mixon, Gio Bernard, Joe Burrow, AJ Green, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, John Ross, like that's gonna be a team I think is still gonna be on the rise this year.
Yeah.
But that offense could put up some points.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, they're garbage time. I'm all about Cincinnati. I'm all about DC and garbage time. Not so much the Jets. Fuck the Jets. But yeah, the garbage time on both of those locations, Jacksonville as well, going to be very, very fantasy friendly. And I think in betting too. We always talk about like all the time. Like you see sports like baseball, even basketball. Like sometimes during these blowouts, it's hard to like bet on props and stuff like that because guys just like start taking a ton of risks. Like in baseball, everyone's swinging for the fences. You're not getting those contacts. You're not getting hits. In the NBA, it's hard to whether your props like 3-pointers, rebounds, whatever. In blowout mode, it gets a lot more difficult. But in football, I mean, you just crank out the losers. You should be hauling on DJ Shark props.
Oh God, yes.
Yep. DJ Shark, Antonio Gibson catching props.
Absolutely, whatever you can get on him right now.
Going to Cincinnati, AJ Green, I bet will still have some low prop numbers, just because he could get hurt any game.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy, I think he'll blow out whatever it is.
Oh gosh, if he stays healthy, if AJ Green's healthy, it's going to be a fun year because that's going to keep that division really competitive.
It will, and I think that's a guy, especially for the person in our league who just took him basically in the top of the 9th round.
Who did take him actually?
It was the second to last pick, so whoever has a second.
El Deuterino.
Deuterino took him. So
well done.
That's a guy. If he stays healthy, that's a guy that's type of value that helps you win a league.
Mm-hmm. If he hits,
if he hits, is a top 10 receiver.
Absolutely.
You're getting here. That's game changing. But at the same time, if he doesn't, you're kind of pissed about it. But I mean, you took him in the 9th round, so it's not like you're tied to him, right?
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely.
Breaking news: Dolphins release QB Josh Rosen.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
Can we talk about this one for a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Knock yourself out. There's not much to say.
Yeah, so Josh Rosen, this is really weird because he reminds me a little bit of Hackenberg, where he was a guy in college. I remember when he was a sophomore, the hype he was getting was unreal. People were like, wait till. It's similar to what Trevor Lawrence has been getting. Wait till this guy gets to the NFL. Wait till this guy gets to the NFL. And he gets to the NFL, like his last season, he had concussion issues, and then he went to Arizona, which was a shit team at that time.
Right.
He gets kicked out the next year to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy I would love to see I would love to see him go to the Chiefs and sit behind Mahomes and Reed because I think he can get fixed.
Yeah.
And I think he just got to go in a right situation. Like, what do you expect from a guy that gets bounced around from one worst team to the other? No weapons.
Go back to medical school.
Yeah.
He could do that.
I mean,
The Myron roll route.
Yeah, but I just don't think he's as bad as he's looked. I think he's been a product of and what we've also seen though in the NFL, the one position where they're really generous at and they'll give you a million chances is quarterback. For God's sakes, Mike Glennon still got a job.
I think his attitude is turns everybody off. Like he's kind of like Aaron Rodgers, but without the skill. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that kind of turns people off. Like people don't really like Aaron Rodgers in terms of like sometimes he can be like dry and like abrasive, but
but Aaron Rodgers' family still likes him, right?
Shut up.
Shut up. People got issues, you know. It
I
happens.
couldn't help it.
Whatever. I was all about Jay Cutler on Instagram. I was loving following him, following all of his like farming posts, him cooking dinner. Now I find out he's potentially dating Tommy Lauren. Are you kidding me?
I saw that.
Now I gotta dump Jay Cutler? Are you? Jesus Christ.
It's just, I don't know.
I mean, that's Cavallari 2.0, by the way. I'm just saying, it's like 1A, 1B, right? Like, just like moving on from one to the next. I don't get that, dude.
I think Josh Rosen needs to
I was gaining some respect.
I think Josh Rosen needs to take a page out of Chase Daniel's book. That guy has made like millions of dollars throwing absolutely nothing.
True. I am on the board. Let's see what we got here. I need to look at my team and not Blake's team. We're off to a good start there, Blake. Let's see here. Who am I going to take? I don't think it's the greatest option. It's definitely not PPR friendly, and I might be pulling him up the board a little bit. But I like the value right now. I'm going to take Sony Michel.
Good value.
Yeah. I don't hate it. Going to be a starter. Going to split carries with Damian Harris still. But I think he's the guy there. I still think he's the guy.
And you can wait on him.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I don't necessarily need him to break out the first couple weeks, but I think he'll be all right. He'll be all right. I'm not that in love with the 6th pick either. The 6th spot. It's not my ideal place to draft out of. That's for sure.
John Reed has a question. Carson Wentz has the best chance of ending the season as top 5 fantasy QB.
Yeah.
His ADP is currently outside the top 5. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think he's a good late grab. I mean, as far as like especially in like Superflex, I'm sure he's gone in this one already, hasn't he?
That's what I just looked at. He's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Actually, quarterbacks are kind of going on a run here. It looks like. No, Wentz definitely has a ton of upside in that offense this year, specifically because they don't have a ton of running backs behind him. I know that Peterson is a run-heavy guy, likes to use all the guys in the running back room, spread the ball out between those guys. But I think it's going to be Wentz's year to eat. He doesn't have Jeffrey healthy. What's up?
I'm up to draft, guys. I'm
I
taking
like
my
it.
guy.
I like it.
I'm taking him. He's the only guy that's probably the closest to getting most of the carries in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Divino Zigbo.
I love it.
Wow, what a fool.
Where'd my thing go?
I'm good with round 9.
No, I like that. I don't hate it.
Especially after the Armstead Newsberg today. This is when you get lucky, right, when you're drafting late.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's over there. That's good. I wanted to see where I pulled them up in my rankings.
Yeah, so I'm good with that. I need to start building this depth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at I'm going to take another running back here shortly. And I'm probably going to go... I'm actually probably going to go with Kerryon Johnson.
I was just about to say that.
I was going to say, I know that backfield's going to be a split. I know he's not going to get a majority
Yeah,
of carries.
but
He's
right
got
out
to
of
get something.
But out of the gate, though, where in the position that you're in, you need a starter.
Yeah.
Like week 1, and Swift has not been looking good, so I don't think that's
Of
terrible.
the people that left, a lot of these guys are straight up. What's it called? Straight up backups.
Yep.
Like there's some home run potential. Like if a running back gets injured, but I need guys that are gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta go with Kerryon based on what's left. And god damn, Rojo's ranked 58th on Yahoo, and we're at pick 110. My god. Kerryon Johnson. I just took him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just crazy that Rojo. And I mean, I could have taken him.
Ooh, Hunter Henry right after.
Your
Your third tight end? Good God, man. Good God.
What? I mean, I got my fifth filled out. I got a few people targeting next.
I got you. Yeah, I got one on my list too. I got one on my list. Running backs are gone, though, man. Running backs are gone. And we are at, what round? Pick 10? Round 10, halfway through the draft, and they're just gone.
Yeah. I mean, this
like, the depth is gone. Like, they're moving.
Yeah. Okay, question.
What do you got?
Well, this, I'll ask you guys anyways. Does Rojo get drafted this round?
Yeah, probably.
Probably about 92.
I don't know. We'll find out from Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, is Mark Andrews available?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, I saw him on the top of your screen. I was like, what the fuck?
How did I miss that one?
Yeah, I was like, I need a tight end, don't I? I was like, what the shit? That's good. That's not
Oh,
right.
you need tight ends? Maybe Dalvin Cook will give you a little Evan Ingram action. Oh, I know you're going to need a running back in return. I'll give you a
some coke.
It can be arranged.
Some drugs.
Just let me know what you need.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, Ingram in an 8-ball. Man,
This is tough.
it's tough.
Where am I at?
Where are you at?
113.
Oh, fuck their ADPs.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I hate their list, actually. I need to go grab mine. I'm not okay with it.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and do it.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it. I love it. It's a great pick.
Grabbing Emmanuel Sanders.
I don't hate it because you were about to pick Mike Gesicki, it looked like, and that's a
I
lot better.
I can wait on him.
Oh, sweet. But the best part was is you didn't take Rojo, and I get to take him. Thanks, guys.
I don't need Rojo.
Bastard. I thought you were talking him up. I thought Nick was going to take him.
No, I don't need Rojo.
We've been talking about Rojo for like 4 rounds, though, to be fair.
That's true. That's true. What are you going to take him?
Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Terry versus Rojo. And I'm acting like the guy's got a torn ACL or something. Like, he's fully able-bodied.
I've got the Patriots backfield. Nick said, don't take any Patriots backfield. Justin took James White and Sony Michel.
Hey,
He
you know
took
what?
half of them.
Yeah, that's 50%. That's pretty good.
I don't love it, but I don't need it. Shit goes crazy. You get one over the other. Believe me, I wanted to take J.K. Dobbins, but his value was way too high. And you were actually, I was about to talk him up on here, and I was like, I don't want to talk him up to Emron, because Emron might actually take him. But his value is way too high as a handcuff. It's so crazy. Like Jonathan Taylor, like, yeah, I see that happening. Yes, he can take over that backfield in a couple of weeks. I get that, right? But is that going to be the case for Dobbins versus Ingram? I don't think so. I don't think there's any point where Dobbins just completely leaps over Ingram and he's just the lead guy while they're both healthy. I just don't see that happening.
2020 and 2021, yes.
Well, yeah,
I think next year, I think it's going to be his
sure. Well, Mark Ingram isn't he done after this year?
I think so. I think it was a short contract and he's going to be getting up there. I think it's just going to be something you see throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
You slowly see, Dobbins, phase in a little bit. And he's electric. He's a dual threat. He's a game breaker. But I think this is still Ingram's backfield. But Ravens, I think last year ran for 3,000 yards.
Oh wow.
Yes, a lot of people are going to eat at that table.
Cool. I am going to be taking my next quarterback. I feel like I can say that because I believe you guys are not ahead of me.
Nope.
That's correct. Yeah. So I'm going to be taking my next quarterback.
Minshew
is in the 3. Minshew is in the 3.
Let me guess your 3.
Okay,
Goff,
go ahead.
Minshew and Tannehill.
Not Tannehill.
Cousins?
No.
Rivers.
Wait, Cousins is
Nope.
drafted actually.
Lock.
Nope.
Who is the 3rd?
Danny Jones. Danny Dumbbells. Your boy.
I didn't think that you were,
You wanted him. That's why.
Well, I don't need him. That's the thing. So.
Oh, you already have your 2?
Yeah, I got Dak and Mahomes.
Oh, that's right.
That's
right. You fired them quick.
I'm gonna get a C- on draft board, but I don't care. I'm taking them.
Yeah, for the record, I think draft report cards are stupid as hell.
Yeah, I might grab Goff. They're going to be throwing the ball out here, but I don't. Actually, I don't think I need to take a quarterback right now because
Cousins actually still is. I thought Cousins was drafted.
Yeah, I actually thought he was too. There's actually a good amount, and it's really nice actually that Mitch was called a starter tonight because going into this draft, no one would have had any inclination of the Bears starter, more than likely no one would have drafted either of them, or you would have just taken a completely deep shot. So Yeah, I don't necessarily have to take him right here. I can wait. Might grab my tight end. Oh!
Gronkowski's available.
Nick!
Yep. Oh, because I'm blind. It's right there. It's right there.
Damn it. I didn't need him, but I was like, what the fuck is he still doing on the board?
Well, who took Kaseki? I'm upset.
Hence why you didn't need to take Ingram.
Unbelievable.
No, I want to start all three. I want to be the Ravens. I want to start 3 tight ends.
If this was like a point and a half for tight ends, then I'd be all over that for sure.
No, but I thought, I just thought, like, that's a guy, that's another, like, we're in round 11 right now. Every draft I've done so far, he's been gone well before this round.
Yeah.
So him lasting this round.
Wow. Jerry Judy's still there too.
Yeah, the receiver position is too
Goddamn.
deep,
I
man.
might just take another running back. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll just take everyone's handcuffs.
Dude, there's a couple.
Oh, damn it. I preach it all the time. I'm going to do it. This might even be a waste of a pick. But we preach this all the time, and I don't think this guy will make it back to me, so I'm going to do it.
Are you up?
No.
Yeah, you get your picks.
Or do I need to do it? I don't know. I'm ahead of you guys, so I can just say it. I'm thinking about taking Alexander Madison right here because I do have Delvin Cook.
Ooh, that is smart.
And
That's
damn
a
it,
great-
Latavius Murray just went. So
that's what I was targeting.
Latavius Murray just went, so now I'm definitely going to do it because people are already dipping into the handcuffs. One action equals another, guys. You'll see this all the time. We talked about it with, Tyler Boyd, AJ Green, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. When you start seeing those types of positions go, you gotta leap on them, and I'm just not going to let it get that far. I'm not going to risk it coming back around to my next pick of losing Madison and losing that backfield. So yeah, I'm just going to lock up my share of the Minnesota Vikings running backs and really corner some backfields here. I got the Patriots, now I got the Vikings. One of these guys goes down, immediately propels the other. That's just how it goes.
Justin's taking over the NFL in backfield.
That's true. Let's see what other ones I can get.
Cam took Mike Gesicki from me. Unbelievable, Cam. I thought we were friends.
Cam, that was a bad pick. I hate him.
Don't listen to Justin. He's about to break out. There's gonna be a lot of garbage time. Fitzpatrick can't throw it down the field like Mahomes. So he's gonna be hitting Gesicki on those crossing routes. Watch him if you watch tape on him at Penn State, he was legit.
I really like this spot I'm in right here. And there's so many options, but gosh darn it.
Gosh dang it.
Gosh dang it. I'm just going to take the handcuff. Practice what you preach, baby.
Probably not gonna make it back to you.
Maybe he would have, maybe he wouldn't have. But I took him.
I wanted to be spiteful and take him.
You could have. And then Devin Cook could have gotten hurt and he would have been yours.
Otherwise, I just keep him in the roster.
There's a wide receiver and tight end. It
Yeah.
just seems silly to pull one of those names up. Let's see. Nick's about to be up. Nick just picked Jerry Judy. High five. Very nice.
Very nice.
It was
I
good.
like that.
I like Jerry Judy pick.
I think he's gonna be the.
I was thinking about him as well right there. Him, a quarterback or a tight end. So I don't hate it. I do not hate it.
Don't we have kickers in this?
Man, I just saw Mike Williams' name, and I saw that Hard Knocks episode, and Tyrod Taylor. Get a better ball, bro. Get some better accuracy. Also in that episode, they were really hyping up Herbert. I was literally screaming at the television when Tyrod Taylor threw that ball, because soon as they were kind of like building it up for a moment,
Yeah.
and as soon as I saw the ball in the air, I'm like, oh, that's Mike Williams. They were just talking up Mike Williams. It's like HBO, Game of Thrones. He's about to die. And sure as shit, there he is in the corner of the end zone, grabbing his wrist. AC joint. They're asking all sorts of questions around him, and then just see him walking up, just carrying his wrist. I'm like, God damn it, Tyrod, get a better ball, will ya? Do better. Get the kid in there.
All right, so Darrell Williams and Boston Scott just went.
So yeah, Madison.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Madison definitely would have gone because he was ahead of those guys.
Rob Gronkowski.
Okay. Oh my God. You have
I'm starting Ingram. I'm starting Kelsey. I'm starting Gronk.
You have an issue, sir.
It's we have what is it? 4 flexes if you count the super flex.
True.
I don't have to start Kerryon Johnson and hope that he gets a couple of carries.
I don't have a single tight end yet. Throwing him off the shelf.
Well,
Get him out of here.
Jared Cook's available.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad pick at this round.
I'll take him too.
I'll start
You
him.
think I'll stop?
I'll start.
Addictions are serious, guys.
Oh my God. I mean, you could. Do it. I dare you. I'd do it.
No, I have a little bit of
John Reed says, "I think other players' handcuffs are more of a value than your own players' handcuffs."
Oh, hey, well, I wanted to take Latavius Murray there, John, but he was already gone. So what do you want? I love Latavius Murray, but he wouldn't have had a handcuff or value to me until Kamara got hurt.
So the next player I'm going to take is going to be actually my second quarterback. I think this
Hey!
quarterback, I wrote a piece about him. I think he's going to hit all of his over props this year.
Oh, wait.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Drew Lock.
No.
I thought you were going to say Drew Lock.
No, Drew Lock. I was thinking about it. Baker, I'm really high on him in the 12th round. I think he's got so many weapons, man. We talked about it. You know,
he does.
Two solid receivers, Beckham and Landry, two tight ends in Njoku and Hooper, and Hunt and Chubb back there.
It's his situation to fuck up.
It basically, and they focus on the offensive line the offseason too. Like, he's got no excuses to not hit 30 TDs this year.
Yeah, I mean, he could do it. He could do it. He also could. Yeah, I like Stefanski. I think he comes and cleans him up a little bit. You know, trims some of the rough stuff off the edges. But at the end of the day, you look at Kirk Cousins last year. Did he hit 30? I don't think he did.
He did the year before.
No.
Yeah.
26 last year. But he was super efficient, only had 6 interceptions. So if you can get a glimpse of that into Baker Mayfield, it'll be great. You'll at least have efficiency.
Yeah, the efficiency is there, but also I think the Browns definitely have more weapons. I mean, obviously the receivers compare, right? Diggs and Thielen is not too far off from Beckham and Landry, but I think Hooper and Njoku is the difference. And then having two stud running backs, like two legitimate, like top 10 running backs. I think people forget how good Kareem Hunt is just because he's in a backup role now, but that's a dude that led the league in rushing 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Who?
Kareem Hunt. That was 2018, right?
2017, I thought. His rookie season.
Oh yeah, that was his rookie season. Correct.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna grab Goff. Minshew went off the board. Looks like it. I was gonna grab Minshew, but looks like he went. Yeah, so I got Goff, Rivers, Carr, Locke. Yeah, I'm gonna go Goff. My second quarterback.
That's not bad.
Yeah, Goff and Matt Ryan. I mean, and you're looking at like me, who literally, I sat on these positions, you know. And so whole team is filled out other than my tight end. Give you guys kind of a rundown of my squad. I got Matt Ryan and Jared Goff at quarterback. At receiver, I'm looking like Julio Jones, Keenan Allen, Marquise Brown. That is it. That's all the receivers I've drafted so far. So eventually here I got to crack back into that wide receiver room and also dip into some tight ends. Running backs, I've got Dalvin Cook, Mark Ingram, Devin Singletary, James White, Sony Michel, Rojo, #free Rojo, and Alexander Madison. So realistically, Madison and Cook, just one backfield. They're both not going to be sharing the ball.
So my team is Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Calvin Ridley, Devontae Parker, Jordan Howard, Philip Lindsay, Mark Andrews, Darius Slayton, Emmanuel Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, Dak Prescott, and on my bench, first round pick in the rookie draft, Justin Jefferson from the Minnesota Vikings.
Nice.
And my lineup
Solid.
check: Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, Courtland Sutton, Le'Veon Bell, Tariq Cohen, Travis Kelce, Evan Ingram, Divine Ezigbo, Kerryon Johnson, Rob Gronkowski, and Baker Mayfield.
Divine Ezigbo. That's such a badass name.
I just hope he's good. You know, the Jaguars have some cool ass names for running backs. You remember a couple years ago they had Storm Johnson? I wanted him to be so good, so bad.
That's pretty sweet.
That name was just so cool.
That's cool.
I appreciate it.
I don't want Evan Ingram. That's bad reverse psychology.
You want Gronk, don't you? Want Kelsey?
I want to draft a tight end better than all of them. What do you think about that?
Jimmy Graham?
What do you think about that? That's me and Jimmy Graham. We got a history, man. We got
like a decade ago, man. That dude was. I remember drafts where he was going like top 6, top 5 in PPR drafts.
It was him and Gronk, man. They were like
when he was at his game, man, he was just a.
He was a revelation.
Cheat code.
His sophomore season was beautiful. Had over 10 touchdowns actually. I don't know if it was 10 or above. Had Calvin Johnson in him that season. Calvin Johnson went off for his record-breaking year.
That's another guy, man. I'm just so upset. We got robbed of at least 5-6 good years of Calvin Johnson.
Do his thing.
Yeah.
We love you, kid. We love you, Calvin.
Tron.
I just don't like people taking that name and cutting it up. Like, I hate Baby Trons. I hate, What do they call? Isn't that what they call Kenny Galladay, Babytron or something?
Detroit fans are Detroit fans. They eat dumb shit.
Yeah, I never really liked that. I was loving
I
Jimmy.
like people being the originals.
I was loving Jimmy Graham when he was, tearing down goalposts. That was the shit. Like when they literally had to create a league rule to get rid of that because he was breaking goalposts. Like, and then they instituted the rule, and first week of preseason, touchdown, bang, dunked on that bitch, paid that fine. That was awesome, and he broke it too. Like he was fined for it because they just instituted the rule and it's like, it's preseason, fuck it, I don't care about it. You get a 15-yard penalty too, though. Teammates probably don't do that. Sorry, I don't need to be silent. Oh, everyone's trying to throw the tight ends off the shelf. Okay, I see y'all. I feel it. I feel you.
Did your guy get to?
No, not yet, but I'm gonna take one. That just means Cam's gonna take one right now.
Cam,
Just because.
at this point, start looking for rookie wide receivers to break out.
Take Noah Fant.
We're now on the bench. Basically, you're just trying to find someone that is, not expecting to pop week 1, but maybe, down the line does pop. I got Terry McLaurin and Marquise Brown last year in these kind of spots for breakout wide receivers.
Do not listen to Nick. I am your brother. This is where you take Trubisky.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm not.
I'm not. He says. So John Reed is telling me that I should take Tony Pollard right here and rip off the Ezekiel Elliott owner.
You won't.
I think my brother's got Zeke, right?
I don't know who got whoever was third probably got him.
No, I think my brother was second and he took Zeke.
I'm really gonna regret passing up Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, my brother's got Zeke.
Dang, Cam. I'm gonna have to take your Tony Pollard from you. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Too many handcuffs. I think I'm solid at running back. I'm gonna diversify the playbook here.
I'm not diversifying in any kind of way.
You're just throttling as far away from running backs as you can.
I'll stream him. I don't care.
Picking up, what is this? Ty Montgomery? Alvin Kamara's hurt this week. Ty Montgomery's getting backup duty to Latavius Murray.
I just need 2 catches.
And a touchdown. I get my nut.
John Bergwall?
Who?
John Bergwall? Bergwall, sorry.
Oh, that's my guy. That's one of my other good friends, Johnny B.
Okay.
Appreciate the support, man. Known John for I think 15 years.
He said Brady first overall.
He did, actually. He did. It was a long time ago. You weren't here for it. You missed it. I'm sorry, bud.
No, JB. I think Brady went, round 10?
Something like that.
Yeah.
First overall. The best football thrower of all. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why did someone not take Gardner Minshew so that we can get free beer?
It's a good question. It's a fair question. I wasn't doing it with my
I
first
wasn't
pick.
going to do that. I put
To be fair.
What was the beer that you got?
It was
Bud
like
Light.
if you draft him first round, you get like a free case of beer, and then if you win the league with Gardner Minshew as your quarterback, you get free beer for a season.
I prefer, if I want water, I'll take this Costco Sparkling.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Well, I can't drink beer, so.
Yeah, that's it. Noah Fant. Tight end on my team. I mean,
I had a feeling that's who you were looking at.
13th round. 13th round. I'll take it, baby.
That dude is a matchup nightmare.
Believe me, I'm not done.
Yep.
I'm done with my tight ends. But he was right there. I would have loved to take him in another round or 2 later.
Just don't know.
But yeah, no, he's the top of the list.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't have a single tight end, so why not? I mean, literally, he's sitting there next to Dallas Goedert on this ranking. Dallas Goedert's still a backup. I know he'll eat some, but gonna get the field. You see, they're not gonna give Ertz a contract.
Unbelievable.
They're gonna let him walk.
Yeah, to the Bears. To the Bears, who need a receiving wide receiver, or receiving tight end. Sorry.
Cole Kmet and Zach Ertz.
Yeah, except for Cole Kmet would turn to the next Dallas Goedert and he'd just be disregarded.
Or he could become the next Dallas Clark. Remember that guy?
Oh man.
Glory days.
I said he was gonna be on Pat McAfee the other day, and all they had on was that dude who wrote the book about the Patriots dynasty. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of Pat McAfee, I know you guys probably are the biggest wrestling fans, but did you guys catch any highlights?
Oh yeah.
He was. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but the shit he was doing
Electric.
really shocked me.
Electric.
He was doing flips and
Pat
shit.
McAfee.
I did not know he was that athletic. Like, shout out to Pat McAfee.
The
man.
people's boot.
Yeah.
Okay. Pat McAfee all day. Get him to the WWE and the NXT crap. Get him out of there. I mean, I get it. He helps them out. He promotes them. He goes to a lot of their shows and stuff like that. Not into it, but I get it. I get why.
It's actually cool.
I get why he's with him.
They had been building that up actually for like a year with the wrestler he ended up
Really?
with. Yeah, they had a good build for it.
Did you see the interview with dude on the Pat McAfee show? Because it was hilarious. The interview with the what's the guy's name?
Adam Cole.
I don't follow NXT guys. Sorry.
Hey, not to interrupt your story. Funny story though. I let my auto draft hit, and it took Blake Jarwin from me. So.
Ouch! Why did you? What happened?
I don't even know.
It timed out. Were you talking?
Timed out.
You were talking about tight ends and took
Yeah.
Blake Jarwin.
Oh my God.
Man,
that was like the best player on the board, but yeah.
that's not the best. Where's the quarterback?
Alright, guys, it's my
I definitely
turn.
did not have it on Blake Jarwin, but whatever.
Alright, guys, my turn to
I think it's
draft,
just a
and my
bench.
guy Sam Darnold is still sitting here for me.
Go. Stop it. If you draft another Jets player, you have to draft from the bathroom.
I'm gonna actually take a guy that. I am gonna go with Alan Lazard.
Okay, I don't hate it.
Yeah, and I think somebody else has got to catch passes in Green Bay, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I like Alan Lazard. I like that value right there. You're looking at the names at the top of the list there. Your boy Cordell Patterson, Curtis Samuel. Who the hell is this? Deontay Harris of the Saints. What is this
There
ranking?
is
What is this
anybody there.
ranking?
I want to
for
give
you?
another quick shout out to one of my other buddies, Scotty B, Scott Birdwell. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you joining.
Thank you.
Also, thank you.
If you got Twitter, follow us.
Do that.
We follow back.
Add to the Hizzy.
So, Alan Lazard says, back to me now. What do I want to do here?
You tell us.
Auto draft like me.
You could.
Not quite.
It's like it's my first day here. Jeez.
So around 14, right? What do I want to take here?
Who got Eckler?
Someone.
Like way early, but I just don't remember seeing him like pop off the board. First. Eckler went 7.
7, not bad. I don't hate it.
This guy's been getting a lot of pub. And
I don't hate it.
I don't know if he's going to be here when I pick again. I'm going to go with Brian Edwards of the Raiders.
I don't hate that either.
That's not bad.
He was on my wide receiver list for my bench. So
Yeah,
you were a
well,
bastard.
Everything I've read and in the offseason about the Raiders camp, because I think obviously Ruggs is going to go higher just because of his draft status, but apparently this guy's a great. He's going to get his share of touches.
Yeah, I love it. It's a good pick. Did you get Ruggs, Nick? No,
No.
Blake got Ruggs.
I didn't get Ruggs.
I think Blake got Ruggs.
I'm really curious to see what Gruden does with him.
Dude, it's gonna be what is it? Renfro, Ruggs, and Edwards. I mean,
Renfro.
it's a young core, man.
You think Aguilar? You think
Fuck
anything
Nelson
that's,
Aguilar. I hate Nelson. Maybe he gets on the field, but fuck that guy. I hate Nelson Aguilar. If he does, it's limited opportunity. Like his upside is like, what is it? Like, is it his hands? No. Is it his route running? No. Like, what is he going to be good for in this offense that you can't get out of Brian Edwards or Hunter Renfro? Because I assure you, he's nowhere near the athleticism or speed or like just intangible receiver skills of Henry Ruggs. Like Henry Ruggs, you guys, I'm super high on Henry Ruggs. I'm surprised he's not on my team in this draft. But as you saw, I went, I got my receivers and then I got my running backs, right? If anything, I still need receivers. Oh, I'm on the board. Should not be dialoguing on the board.
Auto draft.
So I've got my 2 quarterbacks, but I'm getting my 3rd right now. Let's see here, because you got to have depth at this position. You guys are loaded. Goff, still some questions there, right? They don't have a solid running game. The offensive line is not great. There are going to be weeks where Goff, is going to be in trouble, and I want to have that depth there. So I'm looking here at, Drew Lock, Derek Carr was just talking up Ruggs. I'm probably going to go Carr here. I like the offense a little bit better with just the balance with the run and the passing. So I'm going to go Carr as my bench guy. I like Lock. I like him, but 7 games. I like my sample piece a little bit better with Carr. The other quarterbacks available, Taysom Hill, Sam Darnold. What do we got here? Tyrod, no thank you. Foles, Fitzpatrick. Yeah,
seconds.
I think I got my bar. I got my bar, brother.
I'm just letting you know.
This
'cause
bar
I
is like a
had it
quarter of the
up
way.
And I auto drafted, so
Let's see how close I can get the bar to the end. Let's
Go
just
ahead.
really take up some
Have
time.
fun.
I'm just kidding. It's Derek Carr. Anyways, took Derek Carr. Nice little ominous. Henry Ruggs to Derek Carr
And
talk
I
there.
think the other thing to keep in mind too, with the Raiders last year was obviously Antonio Brown was supposed to be a big part of that offense, and him.
Gruden had big plans.
Yeah, and that
big
debacle
plans.
happened, pretty much on the eve of the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, basically redoing your whole game plan for your offense in weeks that you had perfected in since minicamp is hard to do.
Absolutely.
They've had this whole team, right, granted it being COVID season for a while now. They know what their core is. It's the one that Gruden put together, so I expect decent things from Carr.
And man, those wide receivers, they're losing dudes' jobs in the defensive backfield. Prince Akamura dropped.
Yep.
Who's the other one? Don't say it. Demarius Randall dropped. Cut.
I saw that.
Yeah. I mean, these dudes are getting people fired. Literally. No, I saw a video of Akamura. He got put on roller skates.
Yeah, Gruden saw that video. He was like, yeah, he's out.
He'll never be a good football player. I'll tell you.
He got burned by a little red fellow. What's going on?
Yeah, man. You talked about that a few episodes back, actually, about the missing Hard Knocks from last year. That knock on wood. That was so fun.
When you're with me.
That was so fun.
I actually did watch it last year, and I think Gruden, he's just he's good for TV.
He really is. I mean, he's a commentator. He's on
I loved him with like Gruden grinders and stuff. That was awesome. Like,
yeah.
When he gets you on the bus, I don't want to be on that bus so bad. No creepiness intended.
Yeah, okay. You want to be in that film room with him and Mitch? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me tell me something about your Honda Civic there, son.
So you brought it up actually. I remember what was it that he asked Nick? I'm sorry, Mitch. I think he asked Mitch what a hard count was, or he asked him something really basic.
What's that, sir?
And Mitch didn't know what it was, and that should have been my cue. I defended him. I was like, no, he maybe didn't hear the question, or maybe
we're gonna
context. But
like, of course we're gonna defend him, dude. Like last year when we were at the Washington game, we're at Monday Night Football. Like some clown just literally comes up to me and starts talking shit about Mitch Trubisky. Like, I'm like, bro, I know, like I know who Mitch Trubisky is. I know, but. Yeah. You guys have Case Keenum at quarterback. Let's chill for a second.
You guys remember the shirt I wore?
Oh yeah,
I was so high on Mitch last year. I was in Chicago about a month before the season, so we were outside the Wrigley Field, back when you could still go to sports games, which was like years ago. So there was guys selling shirts. The shirts they make on their own. It was like $10, and it was.
That's a $10 T-shirt.
Yep.
It's a damn good $10 T-shirt.
And they had a jingle too. They were like, $5 shirts. $10 hat. It was like, dude, you gotta get this on SoundCloud. It was catchy as hell, dude. But so going back to it, one of them was I couldn't help it because the Bears obviously just went to the playoffs. I was expecting big things.
Right.
So it was a picture. I wear it on the show one of these days. It's I got 99 problems, but Mitch ain't one.
And the crowd loved it. Like everyone that passed was 99 problems, but Mitch ain't one. And like everybody.
And I had my custom jersey on, which has my name on the back, over it during the game. And Mitch threw 3 touchdowns that game, including one of them was a dime.
You don't get to say that every day.
Yeah, one of them was a dime, and it was like everybody thought it was incomplete, and I was like, and as soon as he did it, I lifted up my shirt. I was like, "Here you go, baby." Mitch, and then he threw a stupid interception.
It was all good. Three touchdowns, 1 interception. Not bad for Monday Night Football, Mitch. Well done, son. You got the W. We were paying customers, so that was really good that you did that.
It was.
Thank you, sir. And man, Chicago took over DC, didn't they, Nick?
Oh man, there was like a group of dickas that.
Not just one.
No, it was cool. It was pretty cool. Like
one.
I was like, man, like we're in Chicago right now.
Yeah.
I'll just never forget when we all walked by. It was me and Allie and our Redskins stuff, and then Sarah and Emron, and then Yasmin and Justin and their Chicago Bears stuff. And that was basically the ratio of fans in the stadium. Like, no lie.
It was.
And then we
2/3.
And then we walked through like a group of just Chicago Bears, like doing like a powwow circle. And then we walked through and they're like cheering Justin, cheering Emron, Mitch is, whatever. And then they see me wearing my jersey and they're like, boo, boo, boo. And I just turn around and just say, guys, I know we suck because
it's that bad.
I knew that our defense was like Swiss cheese, and sure enough, Mitch Trubisky just tore us up. I thought he was new coming. Like, it was crazy.
It was.
But yeah, that was definitely a great experience for sure.
I haven't cried that hard since I was a little girl. That was really good time. No, just like literally being in our seats and still seeing like the stadium being filled by Bears fans, like seeing like the wave of them go around the building was intense. Like I referenced Chicago as Jacksonville North. That night, DC was definitely Chicago East. It was insane.
It was embarrassing.
It was awesome. It was
Little did we know that we were going to the last season of the Washington Redskins.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
very true.
Was that the last Monday
Monday
Night
night,
Football
yeah, I think
game
it might have
as the
been.
Washington Redskins?
I think so. I don't think they had another Monday night.
History.
Yeah.
They were.
We were there.
bad.
We were there for some history. I'm all about it.
Hey, this is where you know people.
Oh, Drew Lock off the board. I was gonna grab my fourth quarterback. I was gonna do it.
Look at this guy hoarding one position over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah. Right.
Meanwhile,
I might take Taysom Hill. They might let me throw him at tight end at some point.
he can be a tight end.
They might. I mean,
Cam, good
right
pick.
now
he's
Taking
only-
Philip Rivers. He's gonna light it up in Indianapolis. Good job, man.
Not a bad pick at all.
Philip Rivers. He heard
That's
me
a
talking.
great pick.
He heard me talking
Jake the
quarterbacks.
Snake said, "I don't care about no coronavirus. I'm taking Michael Armstead."
Man.
All right, buddy.
I don't think he's watching.
Yeah. Who? Oh, Jake the Snake. I was like, man, why wasn't that Vrabel? Shit. That's week one. He wouldn't have started me anyway.
So now that we're getting into the later part, right? We got what, 7 rounds left.
Yeah.
So it's worth mentioning. Do you guys think a certain receiver in Seattle was reinstated?
He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
Josh Gordon.
He's not gonna make it. He's just
You
gonna
got
get
to
stunned
look
some
at the
point.
state that he's in. It's legal
Yeah, he's
there,
gonna
so
get-
it's just like he can walk down the street and be not arrested, but he can be kicked out of the NFL for it. Like,
And that's the thing. One, my whole philosophy is I don't know what the fuck the NFL cares about it. Who cares? I live. What the fuck? Who cares?
It's old white man's club. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
want? I mean, it's.
It basically.
Take a look around the room.
What's it called? And then like the Josh Gordon too, man. Like I just don't know. I just feel like a lot of people hold on to that like one Cleveland season he had,
Mhm.
and I think he's done it more than once. I mean, he's shown flashes after that, but I'm just kind of like, in this format, I might take a stab at him just because how deep it is. But like, your standard leagues, I'm like, this is one of those you're just drafting a name and you're reaching for production from like what 7 years ago.
Oh, absolutely. I don't disagree. Sorry, I just have to take a wide receiver here. I'm looking for some pepper
You
shag.
know, I'm not go for it.
No. God, it's pretty thin here though. Might have to be taking some Kenny Stills. It's pretty thin. But I've been sitting.
Tyrell Williams is looking real nice right here.
He is
He's
on the
on the
IR.
board.
He's on the IR.
With designation to return.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're telling me there's a chance. I do see some names there at the bottom, but I am going to grab Kenny Stills right here because I think he will not make it back to me. Oh, did that take the wrong person? I got Kenny Stills. No, I think he could be a piece there. You know, with the wide receivers for the Texans, you don't know what you're going to get. I do think Fuller and Cooks are probably the most consistent options, but both of those guys have been injury prone. Specifically Fuller. I mean, Cooks is it's kind of like an overbeaten narrative. He actually is like regularly available. It's just that Cooks is one of those guys that you're always looking at on Wednesday with a fucking Q next to his name, and it's super annoying because he takes a bad hit, he goes into protocol. He could clear like as easily as a couple of days. It could be a full week. So he's not a guy that misses a ton of time. It's just that I see him getting taken off the field quite a bit, and I see
Ah, damn it. Robbie Anderson just went. I was surprised he was still on the board.
I was thinking about him too, Rashad Perriman, but they're downfield threats. I think Stills might be able to get a little bit more volume. But Anderson apparently having a better camp than Curtis Samuel, so there might be some room there for him to take off. But I just see some names in the wide receiver position that I'm just I'm on still, so I'm gonna still be grabbing some more of these guys here.
Yeah, it's always the deepest position.
Oh, absolutely.
I grabbed myself some Steven Sims Jr.
Did you?
Yeah.
High five. You said you would do it, and you did it. Well done.
Yep, I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Nick is
That
putting
guy's
his
a
money
great
where his mouth is.
gadget for the Washington team that's going to do absolutely nothing, but he's going to be one of the guys on offense that actually get the ball.
All right, there you go. We're getting into kind of the back end of the show here. We're in round 16. Nick, let's tell them about our prop. You got an upcoming pick? I don't think so.
I don't have an upcoming pick, so I'll be okay not auto drafting. Me and Justin have a prop for Jimmy G passing yards.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yep. The line is 3,850, so 3,850 yards. I'm saying under. He's saying over. Justin, do you want to tell him what the repercussion is?
Oh, I will. When Jimmy Garoppolo hits 38.51, which he will do this year or beyond, Nick this year will be wearing a T-shirt of me flexing, just as Jimmy Garoppolo and George Kittle have done in the past years.
Yep.
That's what Nick's going to be looking like this postseason. He's going to have a shirt of, I mean, you guys know Doodles, but you haven't met Noodles yet. So yeah, we got a good prop. We're gonna do the T-shirt loser prop here. The rules are the loser will have to pose for the T-shirt. Is that's right?
Yeah.
You'll have to pose. I'll be wearing you on my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I win, Nick has to work out for like, what is it? We're doing 6 days.
I was born ready. I don't need to work.
All right, so Nick's not gonna do it. We got 6 days to prepare, but he's definitely gonna prepare because we're gonna have some videos of us, doing stupid shit working.
Might
out.
do some light calisthenics, stretching. I want to pull a hammy posing. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, we might just be on the couch lifting some 12-ounce curls. It might be
You
something
never
like
know.
that. But we'll definitely be doing something fun for the 6 days to get some good content.
Yep.
And then we're gonna get the T-shirt made, and someone's gonna wear it on air, right? You'll see it. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to that one. And yeah, we're just gonna have more stupid shit like that all year long.
I just took that Randall Cobb.
Oh, speaking of stupid shit.
I mean, I think they're gonna throw.
What
the
a
ball.
segue!
They throw the ball a lot.
Hey, they do.
Especially now. Fuller, I love Wilford, but he just can't stay healthy.
Hey, I just took Stills, so
Yeah,
they're in the same spot.
It's just 3 of them. Yeah,
they're in the same spot.
I mean, that's a lot of targets on the board after Hopkins leaves. That's a lot. So
Well, they got Cooks too. So you got Cooks, Fuller,
Yeah.
Stills, and then Cobb.
Crooks and other guys though with injuries, and he's been tossed around to half the NFL.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pack of cigarettes in jail.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
All right, okay, I'm back up, guys. What are we feeling?
Stuff, mostly things.
Yeah. You know what? Quarterback's starting to get a little bit thin, and we don't have depth here.
Oh, is it time?
I mean,
it's
time.
pull the trigger. You gotta do it. We just did that whole thing, so you have to do it.
Now it's officially my pick. So we just had Irv Smith Jr. go by So Sexy It Hurts. I'm taking him with the 182nd pick in this year's draft, the 16th round. Pick number 2. I'm selecting Mitchell David Trubisky.
You know his middle name.
Whoa, leave me alone.
We call that being a fan.
When I love hard. All right. One of the things I should do on one of our episodes is like show you guys like the jerseys of failed Bell prepared quarterbacks I wore my Grossman one this week. I have a Cutler one. I have a Mitch one. It's that if you guys have seen that meme, I'm ready to get hurt again. Every time the Bears come with a new quarterback, Foles will probably have a good couple of games. I'll order that jersey from Fantastic or
Will you
whatever.
get Big Dick Nick on the back?
When he leaves in a couple years, I probably will add it. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
No, but I'm happy to get Mitch though. I mean, like we mentioned for depth, no other quarterbacks are really left. I mean, you have Fitzpatrick, but I think it's really just him.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I was surprised how fast the backup quarterbacks went.
Mm-hmm. No, like you can get into this pool, for example, like I like a Nick Mullins, to be honest with you. I think he's the next guy up in San Francisco. I'm not a beat hard fan.
No. And Mullins had a good couple of games that one year he played.
I'm a Mullins fan.
And my other thing, like I mentioned to you guys, I might actually start Trubisky maybe in one of the early weeks because that schedule is pretty soft.
Who's your quarterback? So you got.
Well, Lamar's as my flex. So
Yeah.
Baker, depending on what Baker has, but I mean, depending on how he does against the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
At home, the home opener was against the Giants, which he shredded last year.
Right.
Then he goes to the Falcons. Like it's a stretch where depending how week 1 goes, he may find his way into my lineup.
Sure. I'm on the clock right now. Here, just making a pick. Making a pickety pick. I'm gonna go another tight end. I think I'm gonna fire off. Let's see here. Jack Doyle, OJ Howard, Jack Doyle, OJ Howard. I'm gonna go Jack Doyle. I mean, he's just a 1. Why would I take a backup? Right?
Yeah, no competition.
Yeah. But I like some of those other names there. I like a Dawson Knox. I still like Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph, disrespect. The guy just threw up I think it was 6 touchdowns in 8 weeks to close out the season or something like that. Something ridiculous.
He was very good. And he's the one that had that. I still think it was a push off against the Saints.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's fucking.
How is that one not a push off? And Kittle's is in the Super Bowl, right? Right.
Consistency is all I want. That's all I want. And and they literally made a rule because of what happened to the Saints, and the Saints season ended because of that rule.
Yeah, no,
not being called.
It happens all the time.
What a joke, man! What a joke.
Yeah, I hate when they go on that shit for the rule changes. Same thing with the Dez catch and all that stuff. And really, to me, it's just the NFL saving faces for the referees that they don't pay anything regardless. They're just trying to protect the product, right?
Mhm.
They don't want you to think like, oh well, everyone saw this happen, and now we don't do anything about it, right? They want to seem like they're accountable when they're not. The non-accountable league, it should be the NAL.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't love it. I hate when they do that shit.
I remember a couple of years ago in the Eagles and Patriots Super Bowl. If you remember that season, the Patriots and Steelers had a really awesome game, and they had that Jesse James play, which they called not a
yeah.
caught it on the two.
Yeah.
His knee hit the ground, and then he stretched it. They said he never had possession. And then in the Super Bowl, Zach Ertz had almost an identical play.
Yep.
But they called him a runner, and before they made the decision to rightfully call a touchdown, I was like, this is the NFL's worst nightmare. In the Super Bowl, millions of people are watching, and they have a shitty rule.
It's not similar. It's not that dissimilar to the Kittle push.
No, it isn't.
It's the exact same
thing.
thing.
And it's just it's just some of the shit is common sense, man.
It really is, but dude, we see all the stuff around the league and hear about all the conspiracies, gambling, and all this stuff. We've seen other leagues, referees come out, being a part of gambling schemes, mafias, all this other crap. You always have to put your tinfoil hat on at some point.
On that note, I'm gonna start the podcast, and they started the Tim Donaghy podcast.
Oh my God!
That's gonna be a.
Well, I saw him on PFT, and he pretty much blew up his own spot there. That he's a criminal.
Oh yeah, we all know.
So,
but that was still wild. So I'm interested
Yeah.
to I kind of know the story and everything, but I'm really gonna be excited to dive into that one.
Yeah, but it's not. What were they saying? Snyder was paying how much to referees to lose games?
It was a total of $2 million over the course of how long he was paying. So
and they were losing games.
Great job.
They weren't even winning. So, I mean, was he betting against his own team? Was he going?
He had to have been because
was he going Pete Rose style?
For years, everybody had a conspiracy that every ref was against Washington. And
he was just fixing his own games.
Yeah, he had to have been fixing his own games because literally, the calls that were being made was just how is that possible? I watched just about every single one of those games.
I'm sorry.
And it was just very disappointing
I'm
how
sorry.
The refs were against him, and I come to find out the owner was paying to lose.
The owner was against him too.
No wonder you went from being the
He's
second
a Reds fan
most
growing up.
he was the Washington team was second highest Forbes on the Forbes list for most valuable team, and now they're nowhere near the top 10. That's your fault, Dan. You lost money.
Fault, Dan.
You've been a terrible owner since literally you come in, and it's just really bad to watch. So they should. I just
you
get me started.
You're a piece, Snyder.
Ugh.
Hashtag release the article.
Ugh.
I am up next.
Nick O.
That's my bro.
Oh, Nick O.
OZ.
What's up, yo?
What'd Nick say?
He said, "Keep up the good work, brother."
Thanks, brother.
With an A, brother.
My brother says his next pick is going to be the reason he wins the league. When does he pick?
Taysom Hill.
Oh, he took Antonio Brown, bastard.
Did he just now?
Yeah, I was going to take AB.
Good pick. Good pick. That was
that
was one of the names at the bottom I had. That was one of the names.
At this point, why not, right? If he comes back and
because
it's
round 17, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to take him with my next pick though. I was still trying to wait another pick or two. But right now, honestly, it's a really good spot to grab him. So good job, Cam. Good shit. Good shit. He's watching the pod. You mentioned that the other day, grabbing him in this spot actually. I am on the hill. Brian Hill right after Antonio Brown. Ouch. Ouch. That value. Is that how it went? I'm trying to see. No, I really shouldn't try to see because I'm picking. I should take a pick. Thinking about throwing another quarterback in here.
Chase Daniel looks really good.
Who doesn't?
You know who's a steal? Tim Tebow. He's gonna come back week 2. Patriots. He's gonna take over Cam's job. He's gonna lead to the Super Bowl.
No, you better off taking Andrew. He's gonna be there soon.
There we go, Andrew Luck.
It's not a keeper league, so everyone's like, he's coming back next year with the Patriots. Like, stop it. No, I'm gonna grab OJ Howard. I mean, I like it. If Gronk goes down, he's in a really good position. My third tight end, I don't hate it.
What about Brate?
They are so loaded offensively.
Their defense is loaded too.
Nah, I think he might be there for me my next pick. Man, I don't really know what to do here. It's kind of tough. I like D.D. Westbrook. I like Denzel Mims. Denzel Mims for the Jets, so that's an easy no. You know what?
Mims.
I'm gonna break into my Flyers list because it's TikTok right here. So we're going. Where is he? Chase Claypool.
Ooh.
break into the
Wow, I've
sleepers.
heard a lot of good things about him.
Yeah, I actually, it's funny you mentioned him. We did our connected franchise draft on Wednesday night, and I got him and I switched him over to tight end. I can't stop talking.
Frank
Well, he's at the
Gore.
tight end position. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
it's, you know.
Well, Madden's got him listed as a wide receiver.
What's that?
Madden's got him as a wide receiver.
Well, yeah, because he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, but I'm saying switched him to tight end, and then
Hey.
he's 6'4", 240. That dude's a
If you know anything about me, if you know anything about Bruin, Notre Dame wide receivers,
soft space.
they're mine. They're mine.
I just took Frank Gore.
I'm sorry. You guys are your Jets players.
Well, I needed a running back, so.
Let's see. Who's there you were supposed to take? LaMichael P. Ryan. Just kidding.
He was good at Florida.
Well, I don't know who's going to get more touches. I really don't.
It was either Gore or Rex Burkhead.
Ooh, I like Burkhead. But you are not taking the Patriots backfield. I have to take Rex Burkhead. He's mine.
Emron, you got 2 picks, man. You should definitely take one.
Oh! And he's going to start for you week 1.
I ain't taking a running back though.
Who are your running backs? Can we kind of get back to that? Like what your team looks like now?
Let me do my next 2 picks and I'll tell you.
So that you'll have running backs on your team?
Well, I mean, I picked back to back
Okay,
basically.
okay.
So I'm taking Cordero Patterson.
Uh,
Bears haven't signed another running back, and I don't think Montgomery's going to play.
AP.
Somebody's got to get carries. And yeah, after this one, I'll do it because I got to figure out who I'm going to take too. Because got 2 picks till it comes to me.
so you took Cordell.
I don't know if so sexy or if it irks us watching our video or not, but I'm going to take Justin Jackson next. I'm surprised he's still on the board.
It's because he's got that injury, and Joshua Kelly's getting a ton of camp talk. I mean, dude, I was high on Justin Jackson coming in, but I backed him off. Where did I bring him down? Got my list here in front of me. Where did I bring him down to? I pulled him down and I brought Kelly up. Where the hell? Man, where is he? Kelly is at 60, and Jackson is at 55, and I had Jackson probably like 10 spots ahead of that.
Yeah, Josh Kelly's gone, so.
That's because Josh Kelly's looking like the guy for the number 2 spot. But I mean Jackson, I still see value there. Wait, is Jackson available?
He is.
Round 17.
So
Say
actually,
he's
Ertz,
ready.
he literally
He
just
took
took
him.
him.
Yeah, I was gonna
literally
say.
just took him.
I pulled it up and he's gone. I was
yeah,
like,
he's literally just way too high. You know
he
what?
was listening.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm gonna take now? It's at this point, it's just why not? Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, I don't hate it. You took him in the last pick of your
Other league, yeah.
Yeah, and this is like that space, right? I
and I
mean,
put him on IR.
this is
so
pick 18, so most
yeah.
of those drafts are 15
if
to
he
17
comes
or
back,
18 rounds.
he can be a and I was looking at stats about him actually. Like his biggest problem is availability. When he's played, I've seen the stats depending on the season. He's like the games he's played, he's like ranked like wide receiver 13, wide receiver 9, wide receiver 21. He's productive. He just doesn't play the entire year. So where I'm taking him now, like if he plays anything, I think I could get some points, and I'm really high on Wentz this year. But yeah, so my team, you guys were asking about, so I'll go through my team.
Yeah, I wanted to hear how it looked after
Yeah.
the running back situation.
Sure, I got Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, Courtland Sutton, Le'Veon Bell, Tariq Cohen, Travis Kelce, Evan Ingram, Devine Ezigbo, Kerryon Johnson, Rob Gronkowski, Baker Mayfield, Alan Lazard, Brian Edwards, Randall Cobb, Mitchell Trubisky, Cordero Patterson, and Alshon Jeffrey.
Okay, so who are your running backs? Just go over those.
Our running backs are going to be Le'Veon Bell, Tariq Cohen, Devine Ezigbo, Kerryon Johnson, I guess Cordero Patterson.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll let you start him at running back.
From the flex,
If
probably.
he's a designation. Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
ESPN actually has him at running back.
Giovanni Bernard, good pick right there in the
Very
18th round as a
shit.
handcuff. That's a pretty solid.
That is a
And
solid ass pick.
And I think he can get a roll.
Get a little bit of
carve out
value
there.
for you.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm pretty much done on running backs. I think it's my pick right now. I'm just gonna take a little look. See here the squadron. I got 6 running backs. They should be fine. Going back into this wide receiver pool here. I was talking him up the other day. I'm thinking about taking Chris Conley. I like D.D. Westbrook though, but he's banged up.
He might be cut.
Oh, D.D. Westbrook, no way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cuts this weekend. There'll be some surprising cuts, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, then I better go with someone solid and a nice little.
Taysom Hill.
Nah, I'm thinking Danny Amendola. I think that's where I'm going. I like that. I like that. He had a little something with Stafford, and he's my 5th, wide receiver. I'm not gonna have the most depth at wide receiver, right? Like that's just not gonna be the case. Week 10's gonna be bad. It's gonna be Marquise Brown, Amendola, and Stills. Let's go. If they make it that far. I got some other deep dives here. Oh, those bitches! Someone took Greg Ward.
Me.
Oh, you bastard! Good pick.
Where's
Where's your J.J. Arcega-Whiteside pick though? You were beating that drum, sir. You were banging the Arcega drum.
I think he's already picked. I think he's already picked.
No, he's available, sir.
Oh, he's way down there.
He's way available.
I might get him for free. Well, if Josh Dodson gets drafted, then I definitely get him for free.
True.
But Greg Ward was more for if Alshon Jeffrey gets hurt or something.
Who's taking Josh Gordon? Everyone's been talking on Josh Gordon. Who's taking him some?
Says he's suspended.
Well, yeah, of course he is. They don't have the games out yet. Exactly, my man.
Even 22 rock league.
No thanks.
Because it's just I'm never gonna use him. It's a wasted spot. I'd rather take somebody where they got a little bit of.
Not wrong. Did Taylor Gabriel sign with Chicago?
No, I don't think that's updated. I think he's still a free agent.
Why? Yeah, I was gonna say it should say NA next to his name. Do better, Yahoo. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's on a team. Why are you trying to say he's on the Bears? Why are you trying to ruin people's drafts? Yahoo. Do better. He hasn't been with the Bears all offseason too.
No, yeah, he got cut a while.
Yeah, what the hell? He's trying out for teams and not making it. Good God.
Did you hear about that defensive tackle that left Detroit to get cut by Philadelphia?
Who?
Oh, T.Y. McGill. He left the Detroit tryout, left right in the middle of it, I guess. So he was in the middle of Sands and got a call.
Hey, I don't like Matt Patricia either. You can suck a dick.
I'm gonna go to Philadelphia, and they got cut 2 days later.
Well, I mean, Doug Peterson's not Matt Patricia. Didn't say you couldn't get hired by Matt Patricia, but I wouldn't want to work with him. So I get it.
I'd rather go play the Eagles, possibly compete for the playoff, which the team is probably gonna finish 4th again.
Potentially. All right, Traquan Smith, my next pick.
So, you guys want to talk about the prop that me and Nick got?
Yeah, go ahead, guys.
So Nick and I, obviously as you guys know, I'm a diehard Bears fan. So the team I obviously hate is the one in Green Bay. And Nick was a fan of the. Nick, are you still?
No, I'm not a fan of Washington.
Is your fandom
anymore.
still a free agent?
So
Yeah.
to be clear, Nick doesn't. You don't like them.
I don't like.
But for the prop, you really dislike who?
I really dislike Philadelphia.
There you go.
Yep.
So.
You got it.
Yeah. So the prop we have is that since Nick really dislikes the Eagles and I really dislike the Packers, we thought it'd be a little friendly wager where, I picked Carson Wentz to throw 4 more touchdowns this year, and Nick likes Aaron Rodgers to throw 4 more touchdowns. So it'll be interesting to see who does it. And if Wentz wins, then I get a Eagles jersey for Nick to wear on one of our episodes. On the flip side, if Rodgers wins, I have to don that ugly ass green and gold uniform of Nick's choosing if Rodgers pulls it out.
So don't get a white one.
It should be like a Tony Mandarich one. That's what it is.
God.
You have qualms with the Mandarich?
Bust, and it's just fitting. Shitty player, shitty team, right?
What about Donald Driver?
Ugh, God,
So Sexy Earth says, almost there, kids. I'm telling them we're starting over.
Redraft.
We had errors. We don't like our teams. We're doing this all over again.
Josh Gordon,
Yep.
Cameron's team, taking the bag, Cam. Taking the bag. How do I even send this message? I don't know how to use this app. More of a PC guy. He's got that back end talent there, Antonio Brown and that Josh Gordon.
He's got a solid team if it was 2015.
He's got a pretty good squad. You don't like the old Cameron team?
No, I think I see what he's doing. I'm a little bit upset about Brown because I was probably going to take him myself. And one of the later picks because why not, right?
Right, absolutely. Okay. I'm a couple picks away here. We got 4 picks left. Closing it down on the 22 rounds. Woo! Those are 23. Dear God. I swear.
I
What? You have one extra pick. What?
I'm gonna do absolutely nothing, and you're gonna like it.
You're gonna pick a defense.
What, can we pick a defense?
No, because you can't start them.
Why can't I flex the Bears defense? Why can't that be a super flex?
Because
That would be a super flex. And I was like,
no.
I know I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna use a defense instead of a quarterback. That would be the ultimate flex.
The one thing I don't like about how defenses are like in fantasy is that you start off with like 13 points, and then as the game goes on, you lose points, and it's just like, man, I'm like winning, but you know that your defense is probably gonna let up a touchdown, so you're gonna lose like 4 points.
That's why we don't
and it's
play
just
with
like,
it because it's
so
dumb.
annoying.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Last year, one of our leagues, we were debating like getting rid of it because how often.
Of course you were.
We were like looking at how often a defense got you negative points.
More often than positive.
Yeah, and it's just like we had people that like.
And you're using like the league standard settings typically, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, I wish I had brought this up earlier. So my buddy Rodrigo that joined, him and me had a game. This was 2 years ago. You guys remember that Chiefs-Rams game on Monday night where they dropped 50 each?
Yeah, that was the shit.
Rodrigo had
the shit.
Rodrigo had the Rams defense.
Tyreek Hill in that game.
Yeah, he didn't play him.
What?
He didn't play the defense. He had the Rams defense.
Oh.
He didn't pick a he just sat him on the bench.
Great, that's good.
And he's like
good on him.
And I think they finished with -8.
Good on him.
Yep.
But that's dumb, right? Like you don't like if you are purposely not starting a position so that you don't lose, right? Like that's dumb.
It's just so often you'd be like, it would suck if you lost a close game because that defense got you -2, -3. I would. Oh man. That'd be awful.
I set up a league last year. The fucking thing busted. Not even gonna get into that. But I penalized kickers for missing kicks. They got negative
That
points.
was hard.
And I love that. Like
Yeah,
because if you lose a weekly matchup on your kicker, missing a kick,
How much? Is just -1 per
it just
kick?
depends on how far they're hitting it from. If it's if it's 50, it's -1, right? It would go backwards essentially.
Ooh, that's a pain because if they miss one of those,
It was
chip
it was
shots-
very interesting, and when they missed extra points too.
Oh yeah.
points
Oh,
off,
if they missed extra points,
was
that was
real
like
bad.
-5.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Dude, I wouldn't start a kicker. Oh my god, that would be crippling if they missed an extra. Because it happened.
It can.
It
It
happened
can.
a
But
lot.
don't you fucking pick a kicker that can miss a pat.
Oof.
I took Jalen Richard, nice little piece there, a little depth piece.
Still the Raiders, nice.
J. Herb coming in
They-
after 4 weeks of Tyrod Taylor.
They drafted Lynn Bowden Jr. You know, he was getting me some talk early on in camp, talking about taking direct snaps and stuff like that, but hasn't had any positive talk recently and kind of been downplayed a little bit more. So, yeah, I like Richard to have kind of a semi-annual role there, and a pretty good spot if Jacobs were to go down. Man, there are some running backs still that I want actually. Oddly enough,
Darius Geis.
not him. I might just take Burkhead and Lamar Miller and take the whole Patriots backfield.
You won't. You won't.
Don't you dare.
You won't.
One of them may not be there.
Oh!
Both of them might not be there. My turn to draft, guys. So I am going running back, and I'm gonna go with someone who I think is a sleeper to make some noise this year.
McCoy.
He is a former Turk,
I talked to him.
Anthony McFarland.
No, never mind. Did not talk to him.
He was legit at Maryland, man.
His biggest problem was health. I remember they had a game against Ohio State where his first 2 carries, and obviously in Ohio State their defense is always loaded, right, with studs. He had his first 2 carries went for like 120 yards and touchdowns. The dude was just so electric. His biggest thing, the reason he didn't go higher in the draft, he still went in the 5th round, was he just didn't play enough. Like when he played, it was pretty obvious how electric he was. He reminded me a little bit, even though it was a limited sample size, of Stephon Diggs. When I was at Maryland, that was at the same time Stephon Diggs was there. And when you saw Stephon Diggs play, he just you knew he was different. Like he was good.
Especially at a school like Maryland for sure.
Dude, yeah, going up against the people in the Big Ten and putting up numbers every week, and knowing they're gonna focus in on you and just being a stud. And when he fell to the 5th round, I was begging the Bears to take him. I was like, this guy's gonna blow up. But then he went on the Vikings in the 5th round, and we all know how that went. So this is a nice little piece. I think could be a.
I like it. I don't hate it.
Nothing to lose. I mean, it could be big.
No, your last pick. Oh, you're drafting now. I'm sorry. The last
Yeah.
guy took Scotty Miller. I thought you took Scotty Miller.
No.
I don't need Scotty Miller pick. One of these guys gets hurt. If he's up, then shit.
Cam just noticed that we aren't drafting defenses. Welcome
Hey,
to the present,
hey,
Cam.
no, Cam, you're a smart man, sir. You just highlighted, a ton of intelligence because you shouldn't be taking your defense until this late. You shouldn't.
We went the whole draft. He's like,
Shout out-
Where the hell's the defense?
Shout out Cam.
Where's the kickers?
Yeah, right.
I'm looking for Vinatieri.
Shout out Cam, who went and grabbed the Eagles' defense exactly when I told him to offer free agency, because who are they playing week 1? Say it.
WTF.
Washington football team. Perfect stream. If you got to stream defenses and you took one with your last pick or second to last pick.
I'm going to take a guy we talked up on the show, Chris Conley.
Yep.
I think that's really good value here.
Yep.
Round 20.
That's who I thought you were going to take with your last pick. That's why I said I talked
I had a
him
feeling he was going to be back.
Yeah. Cool. Nick, are you picking?
Nope, variable stable right now.
Okay, and are you after him?
Yep.
Okay, got you. So variable stable, pick someone. Let's take a look at his team. He's playing me week 1. Let's take that dude. Let's see how I'm looking at my matchup.
So Rodrigo hopped back in the chat. He said, in reference to a prop.
Oh, I'm solid.
Yeah. He said, if I lose, Nick should get a Brett Favre jersey for me to wear.
It's kind of nice. That's a nice thing to have, and I don't think a loser gets something nice and pretty and shiny, because you can sell that somewhere.
I have a lot of nice jerseys, and I wanted to get like a nice jersey, but it's kind of like, man, I want him to kind of suffer, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Favre, like he messed my childhood up a lot. I don't know what's worse.
Dude,
like,
some of those Monday nights were like really bad.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of who's been worse, because I've seen it on both ends, like with Aaron Rodgers as well. Like they both, like, I think Rodgers, I feel like, just because I've experienced more of it recently, like
T. Higgins.
It's
Jimmy Graham.
Not terrible. I'm taking Jameis Winston.
Handcuff for the QB, not bad.
Yep. Well, I mean, if he goes down, like, dude, he's
not that I'm wishing injury on Breeze, but I would love to see him in that New Orleans Saints offense.
Dude, if Breeze goes down, it's gonna be Chuck City. It's gonna be lights out.
It's not gonna be like
Cam was gonna take Jimmy Graham. Cam, get out of my head, man. You've been reading too many of my articles. You're like taking my strategies here.
Jimmy Graham is good value too at this. I mean, I think everybody's good value at this.
Yeah, at this point, like if you even get
he's a starting tight end.
Yeah, that's why I picked
technically.
Him. Yeah, and in an offense that needs one. So
yeah, my thing with Jimmy Graham, he's got hands, no speed.
Size still there.
Size is still there, of course, but I think he's grooming Cole Kmet, right?
That's what he did say that, and I think Cole Kmet's gonna be a good guy next year. Tight ends usually blossom in year 2.
Yep.
Minus Gronk.
Well, good thing we're playing this year.
Yeah, but he said Kmet reminds him a lot of himself, like from when he was young. Because Kmet's a big boy too. He's 6'6".
Oh yeah.
He's a good blocker who's going to provide value there, and I think it's going to be nice to have a tight end again.
Oh, absolutely. No, I'm all about him. I love Cole Kmet. I did not agree with the draft pick position. I think we could have gotten around later.
Especially when they invested $10 million this year in Jimmy Graham. But
right. I just don't think we needed to spend that pick on him. I wasn't like super high on the Jalen Johnson, Cole Kmet pairing to start the draft.
Actually. I
know. I wanted Delpit. Delpit got hurt for the Browns.
That sucks. He was a really good safety.
If the Bears drafted him, they wouldn't have had to spend the money on Gibson.
Who's probably gonna get cut.
Who's probably gonna get cut? Do you think we'll go pick up Haha? He got cut by the okay.
I don't like Ha. I mean,
I don't like him either. But
I like Haha as a death piece, but what happened last year was something I didn't expect. Was him playing free safety forced Eddie Jackson to play strong, and that's why his picks went down because he was playing out of position.
Yep.
And I think he's one of the. I think he might be the best center field safety in the NFL at just timing those picks. So, and they're probably gonna go with Deion Bush at safety, and I think that defense anybody can play strong safety, honestly.
Yep.
And as long as Eddie Jackson gets to do what he does best, I'm fine with it.
Ball hawk.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I just would have preferred Delpit. You get a guy that's like the future of that position, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to spend the money on Gibson. To me, that's leveraging the pick just better, right? Like you're getting a starter, can be a future piece on the team. You're saving money. Like I just did not love it. And we already had a deep room at tight end, right? It was already there.
But it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't good.
Yeah, but
it wasn't good.
I think that's
but rookie tight ends aren't. We just went over it. They're not good.
Well, eventually they become good. Yeah, and that's the problem with the Bears, though. They don't develop. That's why they are where they are.
No, don't say that too soon about Mitch. What direction do I want to go here to close out this draft?
Okay, you guys are on your last pick, right?
Last two.
Oh yeah, because it's a wrap on.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bottom of the list.
Oh.
So who's the last person on this wide receiver list? Ray McLeod III from Pittsburgh. He's probably going to be my next pick. Just start safer.
Why would you do that?
I was just seeing how far it went down. It went down pretty far.
The rabbit hole is pretty deep. The rabbit hole is pretty deep. Man, his team must be going to get picked up. Someone tweet him or Twitter searching.
Kind of slowed down for a second.
What's that?
The draft.
Oh yeah, you know, it's the end of the draft. You know, people are like, who do I not want to see in free agency? Essentially,
Basically, that's
you
what
know,
we're looking at.
like who do I not want to have to spend money on? You know, if a situation pops off, right? Quintez Cephas, wide receiver, Detroit Lions.
Dude, stop saying names.
He's standing out in camp. I mean, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just like pick like a random name, like Quintez Cephas. He better not be standing out in camp. I need Danny Amendola cleaning up everything. Damian the Ratley.
You know who's a real sleeper right now? Andy Dalton.
Wide receivers who are still trying out for teams.
Jeez.
Andy Isabella. Yeah, dude, it's as deep as the ocean, this league, I'm telling you. Two quarterbacks, three flexes, three wide receivers, two running backs, and a tight end. Unless you're Emron and you have 5.
Hey man, chill out after.
Just 3?
There's some boom there though, man.
Oh, there's some players.
There's some boom.
Oh, there's some players.
There's some boom.
There's some players.
There's some boom. Like Gronk steps up, oh boy.
My week 1 starters are going to be, at least as of today, Matt Ryan, Julio, Keenan, Marquise Brown, Dalvin Cook, Mark Ingram, Noah Fant, Devin Singletary, probably James White over Sony Michel, Rojo, and Jared Goff.
So I just looked at my opponent, Sandusky's playbook.
I love my opponent week 1 too. Go ahead.
I think I love my opponent, to be completely honest. No offense. Aaron Rodgers, Kenny Galladay, Stephen Diggs, Jameson Crowder, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Hayden Hurst, Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley, Brady Cooks, Ben Roethlisberger.
Not a great week 1 situation.
Todd Gurley, I'm like,
Yeah, you love that.
yeah,
Well, I'll hate it
worried
if
about
Todd
him
Gurley
playing.
pops off because I have Matt Ryan.
Yeah,
We did,
I think it'll be a good battle.
Oh, I'm on the board. Oh, that's a good pick. Jamal Williams, Sandusky, you bastard. And AJ Dillon's AJ Dillon's probably already gone because he's so much farther up the board. Even though Jamal Williams has a week 1 role and Dillon doesn't, that's why I hate these fucking boards. Ugh. I would have drafted him right there for sure. All right. Sega. Fuck it. I'm going Demir Bird.
John Reed's going home. So
Peace out, John.
Thanks, John,
Thanks,
for
John.
watching.
Thanks for stopping
Appreciate
by,
you,
brother.
buddy.
Get the Goonies out here, man. The resurgence is happening. Ugh, who's up? I got one more
Me.
pick left. Uno más.
Ted Ginn Jr. doing it.
All right.
Done.
The Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
I mean, especially with Mitch running a high-flying offense.
Good God. Gonna throw 4 touchdowns to him alone.
Facts. All right, since you guys are not going to have a shot at any of these players, I'll tell you what I'm doing with my next 2 picks.
Got it.
I'm going to take a potential lotto ticket. I'm going to take Darrington Evans for the Titans.
He's been sitting there a while.
Yeah.
He's been sitting there a
It
while.
shows us him being hurt, but this is something I can wait on.
Yeah, absolutely.
If something happens to, Henry,
yeah.
that's volume, but no reason not to take him right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Hasn't gotten a ton of like positive camp talk, but I think that throttles Henry more. And if they use him a ton, he gets hurt. He's right there.
Yeah.
He's right there.
And at this point, again, looking for a lotto, right?
And your next pick, Kyle Juszczyk, for sure, right?
Now, next one actually is going to be KJ Hamler out of Denver. He's
Okay.
a speedster.
Okay, I like it.
I'm really high on Drew Lock, and I think he could carve a roll up.
Just letting you know, he has had like a tougher camp. He's been having trouble like getting it together like
Mhm.
mentally.
Yeah, I just don't see anybody else that I would want to. Actually,
Did I just talk you out of it?
I don't think so. I was looking at one other player. I don't think I need to do this.
Jordan Reed, San Francisco.
No, I would never. start
Will
with this.
Disley. Will Disley was actually pretty good last year.
Okay, I know exactly where I'm picking with my next pick. Let's Let's see if it happens. Nick, do you have another pick?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't say it. Damn, I'm excited about this pick.
I'm gonna take BC Johnson for the Vikings.
Hola, BC Johnson! Thank you for picking him so I could say that.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be less targets he's gonna have to fight with versus Handler.
Yeah, it's definitely not as crowded there for
Yeah,
sure. I
yeah.
mean, Jefferson is getting a lot of talk and a lot of hype, but old BC Johnson already a year in. They're kind of the same size, same build, has that NFL experience. I like it.
So my
like
last pick, I'm okay with that.
Okay. The guy I'm picking, I don't know how he made it.
TJ Yeldon.
Who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'll be pissed if you take him.
TJ Yeldon.
No, I'm not. Who I'm thinking in my head, who I'm gonna get. I'll be pissed if you take him.
Ryan Patrick.
I'm not gonna say it because I want this guy.
Ryan Patrick.
I'm gonna take him. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good pick. Because Tua may not play a snap this year potentially. Who knows? I mean, they paid him to. Damn, dude. So if this dude's still here, like I think he is, we were talking him up in the beginning of the show. James Robinson splitting week 1 carries.
Whoa.
It's your turn. No, he has to be picked already. This
Value.
is not letting me pick him. He has to be picked already. I was gonna say
Let me look him up real quick.
James Robinson.
You can just
Robinson. No, he has to be. Yeah, he
Yeah,
has to
he's
be drafted. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? But it was popping up when I was like searching for him. I was like, nuh-uh. It wasn't. All right. Now we're down to it here.
Christina Madsen. Anybody know Christina Madsen?
You guys got anything? Oh. No, I don't know who that is.
I wish I could see like their profile. That name's not ringing a bell to me. But thank you for the kind words. You said get it, guys. Thank you.
We are getting it. Big facts. Thank you. Come ride with us. We'll have prop bets all year. Make some money. Take it to the Hizzy. Smash the like button. Share the video because it's about to close down, y'all.
What? We made it. First live video. Thank you all.
2 hours, man.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Adam Humphries, Danny Amendola 2.0. I was really against the clock actually. It's kind of a forced pick, but it's all good.
Yeah.
I like my team. I like my squad.
I did a zero running back strategy and didn't even mean to.
Should we do a final recap of what our
Oh
picks
yeah,
are?
Yeah.
absolutely. We'll wrap it up here
So
at
Nick-
these last final picks.
Yep.
I don't think any of us have a pick left, so we can start recapping.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, Nick, you want to start?
Yeah, so I got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, Tyreek Hill at wide receiver, Calvin Ridley, Devontae Parker. At running back, I got Jordan Howard and Philip Lindsay. Tight end, Mark Andrews and Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton is a flex. Emmanuel Sanders is a flex. Jerry G is a flex. And Dak Prescott is a super flex. And I'll just run through my bench real quick. Justin Jefferson, Blake Jarwin, auto-drafted, did not mean that. Laviska Shenault, Steven Sims, Eric Ebron, Frank Gore, Greg Ward, Justin Herbert, Jimmy Graham, Ted Ginn Jr., and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Not bad. I got running down with the starters: Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Keenan Allen, Marquise Brown, Dalvin Cook, Mark Ingram, Noah Fant, Devin Singletary, James White, Rojo, and then I'm sorry, Jared Goff at Superflex because Rojo was in there first. And then, let's see, Alexander Madison, Derek Carr, Kenny Stills, Jack Doyle, Chase Claypool, Danny Amendola, Jalen Richard, Jameis Winston, hashtag 4th QB, Damiere Byrd, and Adam Humphries.
Nice. So me, Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, Courtland Sutton, Le'Veon Bell, Tariq Cohen, Travis Kelce, Evan Ingram, Define Zigbo, Kerryon Johnson, Rob Gronkowski, Baker Mayfield, Alan Lazard, Brian Edwards, Ryan Cobb, Randall Cobb, Mitch Trubisky, Cordero Patterson, Alshon Jeffrey, Anthony McFarland Jr., Chris Conley, Darrison Evans, and BC Johnson. My philosophy was after Ross Zimmer and Nick, I just went for best player available. Some of those spots I didn't want to reach for running back. In other spots, I just thought that Ingram and Gronk, for where I took them, I think they were going to score more than anybody else on the board. And with the amount of flexes we have, I said, fuck it. Took them.
So Blake, sorry about you. We didn't know it was you, so hi. nice to
Get on your own account, Blake.
Yeah.
The hell.
And then also Cam wanted us to go over his team, see what we think about his team.
Okay.
Wanna do that?
Can someone bring it up?
Yeah, I got it. I got it right here.
Because I just jumped out.
It's okay. So his team is Drew Brees, A.J. Brown, Tyler Boyd, Sterling Shepard, Ezekiel Elliott, Miles Sanders, Zach Ertz, James Conner, Mike Gesicki, Anthony Miller, Joe Burrow as a super flex. Then he's got Mike Pittman, Bryce Love.
That's who took Mike Pittman from me, bastard.
Bryce Love, Sammy Watkins, Phillip Rivers, Larry Fitz, Antonio Brown, Jalen Hurts, Josh Gordon, Isaiah Ford, Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
The one thing that I like is that you cornered the tight end for Philadelphia and the running game for Philadelphia. That's really good. Your running backs are a lot better than mine, but my receivers are better than yours.
The Zeke and Sanders combo could be very deadly if
Yeah.
Sanders progresses like we all
Can you
think.
pull up
he
his team for me real quick, just so I can see it?
Yeah.
So you got Drew Brees, A.J. Brown, Tyler Boyd, Sterling Shep, Zeke, Sanders. Yeah, I mean, the running backs are really good. But, yeah, some of the wide receiver depth, Boyd, Shepard. Who's the other one?
Brown's
Anthony Miller. But, man, Antonio Brown comes back, and you're going to be booming for sure. Week 9, if he's backing on a team, you're going to be looking good, but you're going to be setting Antonio Brown notifications to your Twitter, for certain. For certain, you're going to need to be on top of that, and just wait for the bread to come home. Wait for victory to walk in the door. Because if he's in your starting lineup the last 8 weeks, you're going to be looking really good.
Cam wants to talk some trades, dude. We just finished drafting.
Slow down.
Give us a day or two.
Yeah, slow down. You want to talk some trades?
Jeez.
Should have drafted better, bro.
Wheeling and dealing already, and we're not even
Wheeling
done the
and
draft.
dealing.
We just finished the draft.
I'm worried about this guy hosing everybody with tight end trades.
Come on, man. You want Gronk.
Oh, good.
Give me Saquon. It's all good.
Yeah,
I'll give you Gronk and Devon Ziegler.
Yeah, right. The commissioner's going to have something to say about that.
So
Well, I was gonna trade with the commissioner.
Oh.
so we done, guys?
Yeah, that was it, guys. This was Take It to the Hizzy, number 40. Had a lot of fun going live with you guys. We're going to be doing it again. Next live show is going to be for Thursday Night Football to kick off the year. I don't believe you're going to be with us, Emron?
Yeah, you guys won't see me for a bit. I'm gonna be on a little bit of vacation, unfortunately, but I'll be here in spirit. Maybe I can comment on your live stream even on vacation.
That is true. You might be able to feed us some content.
If I can't sneak away from the missus for a little bit, I'll try to give you a little bit of feedback on your live show.
You guys can both get in there, join in on the fun. We're gonna be watching the game live. Gonna have some props. Me and Nick will be betting on some stupid shit. Pass or run. Stuff like that as the game goes on. Because I'm sure the game will go completely the opposite of what we expect, right?
Yeah.
Like you got the Chiefs and the Texans opening up. Everyone's hating on Johnson, hating on the receivers. Watson's not going to get it done. Watch him go out there and put up 40.
Guys, when we do our next live show, bring your friends, tell them to watch us. I think we give a lot of great information that you can use yourself.
Here, there.
So, we appreciate you guys watching. Everybody has been here the entire time, even the ones that watched us for a little bit. We really do appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun. So, thank you guys so much, and love you all.
Yeah, just to add on to that, thanks to everybody that joined in and watched it with us. Made it a lot more fun for us. Aside from just being a regular fantasy draft, so we really appreciate you guys, and it's so excited to say with everything that's been going on in the world, we're less than a week away from NFL football and fantasy football. Things are going to be a little bit normal. It's it's exciting. It is so exciting.
The finish line is near. I'm super pumped. This draft was great. What was that?
One thing I've been waiting a really long time to say. I've been meaning to cut you off.
No, good.
This Sunday's the last Sunday without football till February.
That's true. Knock on wood right there.
Knock on wood if you're with me.
Knock on wood if I'm with you, yeah. And for, just general karma. Can't be having no COVID delays, no shutdown. They're talking about the NFL going into a bubble for the playoffs. I dig that. I'm all about it. Wouldn't hate it if it was already set up for the start of the year, but not going to dive in too deep there. But yeah, super pumped, super grateful you guys came and rode with us tonight, came by, commented. I'm going to watch the video again and see all of your comments and, figure out why the hell Blake's not using his own account, whatever. This is Take It to the Hizzy number 40. Share the video, smash the like button. We will see you guys next time. Take care, be well. We're out. We'll see you.
Love you guys. Bye.